Uh, okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Shout out to Saban TV, great goodies. Thank you for being the first two back. We were here before. We had to go out and come back in. If you're not hearing me or it's buffering hard or anything, please let me know. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to the students going out to school this morning. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel, whatever personnel you are. Shout out to the chefs in the kitchen. Shout out to the secretaries in the offices. Shout out to the big bad security guard them. Shout out to whatever it is you do for a living. Shout out to you. Shout out to the garbage man them. Very essential. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Here we are on this beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 18th of November, 2024, and we're about to get a bit festive and a bit cringy this morning. Notice I said festive, but notice I also said cringy this morning. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask you as soon as we start to hit the thumbs up button. For all those who haven't, just hit that thumbs up. It helps the video to trend. It helps people to know we are here so they can come join us in the morning. And the more the merrier. And we get festive and we have good mornings, right? All right, thanks in advance to those who will actually take the time out to hit the thumbs up button when I ask you to hit the thumbs up button. We have a lot to talk about this morning. A lot. There are The chat room is open. That means there are going to be lots of names in here that are not in green. I ask you that you keep it respectful because it seems like every time we do a live chat, the people them whose names are in green, for some reason those people know how to like disagree with each other but still keep it clean. Or they know how to like share their differences of opinions but not get violent and disrespectful. So I'm asking the people who are not in green to please be that same way as well. All right. We don't want to run a Bugo Yaga platform where everybody come over here, come send each other up under them mother and these kind of things. We're bigger than that and we're better than that, and that's not what we're about. So please don't do it over here. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it respectful. You can disagree, but you can still share mutual respect. That's what we do. All right. Canada in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Elizabeth Fraser. Thank you for being here. I see all my green name people. Thank you for that extra level of support. I appreciate you greatly. And shout out to those who really can't do it because it's not available where you're from. Or, them kind of something there, because I'm aware of that too. But shout out to everybody for tuning in, regardless. Yes? All right. So here we go. Here we go. Boy, this morning, I know a lot of you have probably heard this voice note already, but I'm gonna have to play this voice note. I want to say cringy, it mean cringy, but it leads to a broader conversation of a conversation we have been having on this platform for some time now. Remember when I said to you as my audience that Jamaica is a paradise? Jamaica is a paradise to a lot of people, but Jamaica is hell on earth to a lot of people as well. Remember when I said that? Remember when I said to you that you won't know what it feels like to come from a certain area where gunman, bad man, just look for your daughter or you as a female and say, hey girl, gunman want you, and she have to present herself or he has to present himself, right, for whatever they want to do to you. This is a lot of people's reality. They come from certain communities and certain ends and certain places that's under the control of certain people, and certain people are afraid to the point where these people get to run amok in these communities, and nobody can say nothing. Imagine living in one of these communities, right, and you can't protect your children. As a parent, you can protect your children, and your children know say you can protect them because the same people that they are afraid of, you afraid of them too, and them know you afraid of them too. So when these people start preying on your children don't even bother coming to you because them know say you can't defend them. And if anything, like one of our callers said last week, when certain things happened to her, she didn't even bother to tell her father. Because I think she said that one said she knew that her father would actually commit murder and then she would lose her dad. But how about the others that called and said, my father couldn't protect me and my mother couldn't protect me neither because them people, they are real mad people, bad people, right? So you're left at the mercy of these people. There's an interesting, you know, we are Jamaican already, we say interesting. It's an interesting voice note. And this voice note has been circulating. I've heard this voice note on 3 different platforms, which I will tell you where I heard them from. I will also tell you where to go find the entire piece of information because I'm setting you up for this. One thing I'm not going to do is this. I'm not going to give names and add faces because I have not verified for myself. Now, y'all, that's just to protect us. Because the last thing you want to do is put name and face and a voice note. A man buck you up out the road or start call off your phone like, yo, take my brother picture, brother. I not no, that is not my brother. I'm not even sound so. And when him brother call you, and brother is somebody totally different, and you have put out dangerous information on somebody with their identity. However, the phone call itself, the voice note itself is real. Very real. The individuals are exposed. But I want you to have a look into some people's reality. We're going to have a broader conversation around this morning, you know, because we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about a voice note leak where a gangster is threatening his younger soldier for his Batty. We're going to talk about crop top for men. Where this conversation is going to be centered around things within our culture that cause dysfunction in our youths, and then when you see a certain behavior start to manifest itself, it is because of certain things that are happening under the covers. Then it's going to lead us into fashion and men's fashion and Jamaican men's fashion, and we're going to talk about use one particular individual for example, and that particular individual we're going to use as an example because he is well known and it's a recent event that just happened. No ill will, just learning, teaching, sharing, exchanging, and moving along, right? All right. Swiss Lee. Swiss Lee is heavy on Twitter. Obviously, I'm not on Twitter. Swiss Lee recently went to Jamaica. They had the big Swiss Lee birthday party and stuff like that. You know, he's a well-known, not Twitter, TikTok. He's a well-known TikTok. That's to show you how much I'm not there. I'm saying Twitter, TikTok. He's on TikTok. And World Dog went down to Jamaica to be a part of that. And then shortly after, the incident happened with World Dog when he came back to Florida and one bag of something. But that's the person, Swiss Lee. Swiss Lee recently put on an outfit and it was a crop top. And people responded and then he responded. And we're going to talk about those responses. But we're going to go deeper into that conversation based on certain things that I just feel like I have to say, which I've said before, but some people might have missed it. So I'll give it to you remix and fresh this morning. All right. Then, of course, we're going to talk about CMR again, because this topic has now become super interesting to a lot of people, and CMR is heavily trending. I saw one person said last week when we were doing this, the last conversation we had, okay, SouFlo, stop give CMR a whole heap of attention now, because I'm not even like a boy there. I'm asking you this. When a certain person or a certain topic starts to trend, if you're not interested, just simply tune out. We literally have thousands of videos on this channel. Thousands, which took us years to make. So you can go make yourself busy watching those, right? And go on with what we are going on with. We cater to a certain set of people who want to hear trending things sometimes, and this apparently is one of those trending things. And it has also sparked a level of conversation that needs to be had. So I don't know if you've seen his latest video, but I'm going to get into dissecting that as well, because another one was put up again. And then, of course, NIDS. We're going to talk about NIDS, the new ID system that has finally arrived in Jamaica. Remember, NIDS was presented to the people first. A lot of the Jamaican people them say, fire for that, burn fire upon that, move that from out here, we don't want that round here. They had to run with the NIDS, right? The Jamaican people them not accepting it, we have to make changes. Well, they made their changes and then forward again with the NIDS, and now the NIDS is here. So I'm going to tell you like where to get it, what is required to get your NIDS ID, and what it can do for you and all these things, right? Update you on some information that might be helpful to a lot of people, right? Enjoy your last day, Maryland. Somebody says, Audrey Wright, Trump was the choice. Kamala Harris not ready to be a leader. Hope y'all really humbled. Hey, fly high. Ain't nobody humbled, bro. I don't know why y'all take this so. Ain't nobody humbled. Listen, politics is like this, right? I'm going to be heavy in the comment section this morning too, especially when I start to play this voice note. Hang on for the voice note. It gets cringy. So I apologize ahead of time. If you don't like hear profanity, or if you're going to be triggered in any way, please tune out when I start to play this voice note. May I warn you from now. The voice note is pretty graphic. The voice note is very cringy. And we're going to have a discussion around it. Don't offer the politics something. Listen, you vote. We've all lived under governments that we did not like. Okay, we all lived under governments that we didn't vote for and wouldn't have voted for. We don't control politics. We go out there as civilians and we do our civic duties by voting and hoping that our votes count. And that's all the power we have. That's all. After that, higher powers do what they want to do. So leave it off of the I hope y'all are humbled and man, enough of that. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, Nadido.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I want to ask you, your wife went live last evening, but I wasn't able to comment, and I was like, well, I'm part of her family.
You know, I get you on better phone. Cause I love talk to you, but every time you call in, your phone does. Everybody.
Hush, man.
Eh?
No. All right. Can you get better?
Yes.
All right. When we did that Wi-Fi and data, something inside. Yes, man. So the company live last night. I'm saying, so you go live. And you couldn't comment to see the whole family, from all of them. But I said, like, seriously?
On whose live?
So, your wife, Mrs. Flo, Shakira.
On Shakira live?
Last night.
Oh, her live don't have, oh yeah, but her live don't have nothing to do with me, my friend.
No, it has nothing to do with it. We're part of the family. I just, we couldn't get something. Come on, your one is support each other.
No, but I'm telling you that her live don't have anything to do with me. Like, I don't know when she go live. I don't have no control over fixing anything on her live. And if you have a message to her, you want me to relate to her?
That is it.
What is the message?
Yeah. I wasn't able to comment, and I'm part of the family, so the video go on there.
You subscribe, you watch every video that go up on her channel? On her channel?
Yes.
Because people be watching my content and thinking they're supporting her, and they're not.
No, I know it is. Trust me.
Okay, so it's her stuff. And when she went live, you weren't able to comment.
Yes, I wasn't able to comment, and I was like, funny. Yes, because she earns hour and a half, approximately that. Anyway, get on with the topic. Bye-bye.
All right, then. All right. If you're going to call in, please make sure you're not on any Bluetooth speaker, whatever else, because it muffles your voice, so we can't really hear you. And if you went through all the troubles of actually calling in, then we really want to hear you clearly and loud. Not true? Some people are right next door to me in Florida, and when them call, them sound like them under the bed. And then when time people call from we are Jamaica, them sound crispy clear. So I don't know. We want to hear you, right? Crystal G says she block you. Well, I don't know. Because people, I'm not going to jump out and say that, Crystal G. People tell me, say, I've blocked them before. Me they are road, you know. And somebody walk up to me already in a grocery store and say, yo, me not listen to you no more, no. Because me not know what go on, but me not even didn't know say you're on YouTube no more. But remember one time, way back in the day, I think you did have about, actually the person said it was a guy, one Indian Jamaican man. He said, I think you did have about 5,000 subscribers them time there or something. And I was saying to myself, you know, boy, the way how him say like, me not even know say you're on YouTube still. Cause we not tune in, cause we not get no notification. And him find him talk and talk till him reach a place where him say him not know where him do me. Make me block him. Then block you. But people have a funny way, right, of getting themselves blocked and then asking you why you block them. If you're up on them, mad me. If you disrespectful, like start saying funny stuff about my kids, anything, there are a couple of things that could get you blocked. Let's be realistic. And we're not over here trying to promote negativity, so I don't want it on my platform because it breeds. Once one negative person left a comment, other negative people, them come, them look through the comment section, them skip past all the positive comments. Them find the negative comment, and the negative comment, them latch on to it, so it becomes 2. And then 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. You know how your 2-time table go already. Them just multiply till it's out of control. So I don't allow certain things to breed up. So every now and then somebody get a block, but that's few and far in between. YouTube has sent me a notification one time saying they took a couple thousand people off of this channel. I wake up one morning. I'm just giving a quick explanation because we're going to get into a topic. We're warming up, work with the program for the people. Hurry up and get to the point. Exit stage left. I do my thing how I do my thing. Yeah, YouTube sent me a notification one day saying they took a couple thousand people. And I woke up in the morning and I saw my subscription numbers, thousands of subscribers less. I was like, what the hell? Did I do something wrong? So many people unsubscribe overnight. Then YouTube sent a notification. YouTube said the persons were inactive and they were cleaning out the accounts of the dead accounts. So them wipe out a whole bunch of subscribers, them. Thousands. I don't have no control over that. You can imagine how that feels to me though. So I felt kind of away, like, damn. They set me way back, but it's all good. We love what we do, so we kept doing it. So the people them who keep seeing me and like me, don't know what me do, you know. You just unsubscribe me from your channel and you block me, and this is not us sometimes. Sometimes it has to do with YouTube administration and what they have going on, and we have no control over it. That's just to let everybody else know. All right? All right. Now, if you know, say you did say something to her and she block you, then that's her own business. They have nothing to do with me. That part. All right. Cooling with the Crosby says, I'm looking at your page now and I don't see your recent live videos. I only see lives from about a month ago or so. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Cooling with the Crosbys. If you look under the video, there's supposed to be like lives and then most viewed and then because different categories, you know. But I don't know. Some things we have no control over, and people think you have control over everything, and they end up holding certain things against you. But we don't have no control over certain things. All right? All right. With that said, moving forward, back to this story now. We're going to let's get right into the voice. I want to start out with a voice note here. Do you want to start out with the crop top conversation with Swiss Lee in his crop top? Do you want to start out with CMR's latest video? Or do you want to start out with the NIDS information? It is up to you. You have 60 seconds. Tell me in the comment section and I go. Voice note, it is first person said, second person said. YouTube is weird like that, and all the creators are saying the same thing as SouFlo, Nicole, Fort Soul, thank you. Exactly. All right, we have voice note, good morning. We have CMR, voice note, voice note, voice note, voice note. Overwhelmingly, it looked like it's going to be voice note. I got 1 NIDS, I got 1 CMR, 2 CMRs, more voice notes than I can count. 3 CMRs, crop top, 1 crop top, more voice notes than I can count. We are at 30 seconds and heading in. This is a 60-second vote in. Okay, I got 2 NIDS, I got 3 CMRs, and I got bare voice notes. All I can see is voice notes, 4 CMRs, more voice notes. Anything from me, Grace James says. Grace James, big up yourself. Anchor says voice notes. Up my G. 111 unexpected. Voice notes. Mel says CMR. So I got 5 CMRs now. Batty Bandit says CMR, 6 CMRs. Bare voice note. Bare voice note. 10 seconds left. What is a crop top? Oh, we're gonna get into that. Beer voice note, Batty Bandit, fish business, shit. What's up? Oh my God. Um, I think my daughter is supposed to be going to school in a minute. So here what we are gonna do. Um, Let me deliver the NIDS information. It is supposed to be voice note, okay? I would prefer for Milani to be out the house when I now I'm in a secured area. I can lock the door and these things, and we just have where we right. So it's going to be voice note first, but let me just deliver the NIDS information. Until she come do her little outfit check and me know that she out the way and her ears them she not hear it. Okay, cause it is the voice note is raw chaw, uncut, dirty, nasty. And we need to have a conversation around it. And it's something that I'm sure you wouldn't want your children hearing, minor children, and I don't want mine hearing it neither. And because me I play it phone up, me have to go put it on the loudspeaker them and play it really loud. So I don't want her to hear that. All right. I thank you for that. So we're gonna deal with NIDS first till them ready to go. So NIDS is in Jamaica officially. A lot of people are saying this is the official mark of the beast. No, June Johnson, you're gonna hear it. Anytime you see my daughter come here, so come do our outfit check, they go through the door, we'll get it started right away, right? Soon as me hear the door alarm them in the house, them go through the door, we'll start it right away. I'm just trying to keep it clean because there's a minor in the house still. Kai gone to school already. We started late this morning. I left for school already. I don't have to worry about him, but I do have to worry about Milani. She's only 4 years old. I don't want her to hear that, right? All right. When I say raw, it's dirty. I'm going to give one more warning. If you have any children around you at the moment when we go live with the voice note, don't have them there. If you can silence it to a way where only you can hear it, do that. If you're a person who has been victimized, then this is going to be triggering for you and you need a warning so you can exit or so you can prepare yourself. This is the warning. All right? The voice note, dirty, raw, nasty. Not nasty, no, nasty. All right. With that said, let's go NIDS first, get NIDS out the way. A lot of Jamaicans are under the impression that NIDS is a part of this one world order thing, one government thing, taking your biometrics, storing it in a system that might be able to be used by people who are not Jamaican and ultimately might be able to be used against us. You know, we are Jamaicans are a Christian nation, so to speak. Not saying we are Christian because enough of we Christian nation, but we're only Christian once in a while, or we only try to be Christ-like every now and then, but we dirty too. So a Christian nation Jamaica is more churches per square mile than anything in the world, and we all grew up hearing this thing when them say the day will come when you will not be able to make any purchases. You will not be able to find food. You will not be able to feed your family. You will not be able to eat. You will not be able to this, that, and the other unless you take the mark of the beast. Oh, hi, beautiful. Hi, my gorgeous. Say hi, everybody. Hi. All right, we're getting close to the voice note. Say hi. There's lotion on you. You ready for your outfit check? You want a shot under this? All right. You ready for your outfit check? Yeah. Yeah. Were you looking over here? Missy Brom Brom says, outfit check. Good morning, princess. Nan says, quick check. Outfit check. Kaitaja Empress. Right? They're hailing you up. You see the hearts? Yeah. Yeah, that's for the baby. Lisa Fragrance and such says, she adorable. You adorable, mommy? You gorgeous? Why you being shy? You not shy. You not shy. All right, let's do your outfit check so you can get rolling. So Milani has on this outfit today, which is a cowgirl outfit, it says. And I like it because it's gorgeous. And the shirt is the blouse, the top is made into the skirt with a belt. You got to stand up on me so you can show them your outfit. Stand on daddy. Okay, so that's her outfit right there. A quilted skirt with pink belt, big buckle that matches her top. It's all one outfit. It looked like the shirt tuck in. This is fashion moment with Milani, Daddy beautiful princess. And then now you gotta show your shoes off, mommy. You ready to show your shoes off?
Yeah.
Okay, show your shoes off. All right, you have to turn that way here. And she is wearing her Michael Kors this morning, flats. I'll show the other one.
Yeah.
You gotta turn this way. She's wearing her Michael Kors flats this morning with her outfit and pink socks, pink with yellow socks, stripies, which matches her braids and her buttons. What do you call again? Beads?
Yeah.
Your beads.
I broke my other one at the car because my mommy was jumping so high and she broke my beads.
Your mommy was jumping at Defy with you?
Yeah, but she.
Defy is this place that they go to jump, and it's a room where you go bouncing all over the place in the room. I never know say it takes so much energy out of you still, because I did tired like senior citizen when me go jump with them the one time me go. I don't really jump that much. You get certain age and realize that certain things I don't feel no more kind of thing, but they jump, bounce, roll, tumble house. It's a huge place. Like trampoline room, but it's huge. And they go there all the time with their mom. She has say her mommy jump and break one of her beads out her hair.
Yeah.
The mommy was having fun?
Yeah, and she.
So it was an accident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Accidents happen. All right, mommy. Say bye to these people so we could go on with our grown people conversation while you go have fun at school.
Yeah.
All right. Give me love up. Say bye, people.
Bye, people.
All right. Give me my love up now.
There's hearties.
Yeah, you see all the hearts?
Yeah.
Mine, me need them. Wait, that was so tough. Give me love up. I love you. All right, mommy. Daddy, see you later, okay?
Yeah. I'll have fun with my friends.
Okay, go have fun with your friends. Close the door for me.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. We are going to run through the NIDS in 5 minutes and head on to the voice note. We start the NIDS already. We have to go with the NIDS. So, people are under the impression that, thank you all, appreciate you greatly. Give our little moment each morning, right? That's starting to become a thing. People are under the impression that this is that. Like, it go from NIDS to them are going to put something under your skin, then in your forehead or something. And remember when we were doing the COVID lockdown and them used to scan your forehead for you check your body temperature? People were like, that ain't really how they check your body temperature. This all kind of conspiracy theory surrounding it. However, let me just drop off some information to you so we could get to another topic, okay? It is something that is here. It is something you can't change it there. So after, the Prime Minister is encouraging everyone to go out and get your new ID in Jamaica under the NIDS system. Now, this new ID under the NIDS system is an ID that many are afraid of. However, the Prime Minister has his already, and other people in government are getting theirs as well, leading the way to show you that this is what it is. What we know about this is that what's required, and that's the most important part for me. So we dug up some information for you about what is required to get one, and here it is. So to get your NIDS card in Jamaica, you must be a Jamaican citizen first. Then you must provide a birth certificate or your certificate, however you want to say it. If you're there for a long time, it's certificate or certificate, however you want to say it, and the same thing. Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes, certificate. You know how it go already. All right, you must provide your birth certificate as proof of identity, and you may also need additional documents like proof of your address or a marriage certificate if you are married, depending on the situation. And then the process is also voluntary. So a lot of people have said the process is mandatory and we are under lockdown and government control. The process is voluntary. And it involves submitting your biometrics as well, which if you are a criminal living criminal lifestyle, I could see how this could be a turnoff for you, right? But for those of us who travel a lot, we've been to different places, you hop on plane, go to different lands and stuff. This is nothing new to you. One thing about Jamaican people, they will put up a resistance in Jamaica, but Make them want to go foreign and somebody said tomorrow you get through, you know. Yeah, man, we just have to collect your biometrics. Then get everything with no argument. When them land in other people land and the people them say put your face in that machine right there or stand in front of this camera right here and this camera scan you with a red bar we go so through your eye them down your face, center your face. Nobody can argue, you know. If you did bad, you argue right. That's why the airport and see what happened. So we go through these things until it's time to be implemented. Which, yeah, man, when you reach our airport in America, tell the customs agent, the man with the behind the glass, you know, I'm reach and Miami International Airport, I'm fresh out of Jamaica. The man say, okay, hand us your documents. You give them your passport or something. Them say, stand right here, please. One at a time, please. Next person, stand right here, please. You know, say, I want to read something where goes up like bullseye, like when time you look through they sitting there on the gun, eh? And they scan you, put you in them system. Argue with them then, no? Argue with them. Say, I'm not up for this. I did not sign up for this. I don't want to do this and I'm not doing it. Do it. I dare you. And then call me and tell me what happened. Okay? All right. So they're saying that the process is voluntary. Nobody's not going to force you to do it. And it involves submitting your biometric data at an enrollment center. The key point about getting the NIDS card in Jamaica must be a citizenship. You must be a Jamaican citizen to qualify for a NIDS card. Requirements: birth certificate, primary document. Birth certificate is the primary document that is required. Optional documents. Depending on the situation, you may need to provide additional documents like a proof of address or marriage certificate, etc. Your biometric data. The process involves submitting your biometric data like fingerprints or facial scan and so on and so forth. When it first came out, they were talking about retinal scan, about palm print scan, and them say your palm print is more accurate than your actual eye retina scanning or your fingerprint, you know, palm print more accurate than fingerprint. And in some places, I think it's Japan or China, them prefer to use palm print instead of fingerprint and whatever. So the Jamaican people were like, oh, Ross, no, we don't go for too much. We don't want foot bottom scan. We don't want Batty scan. We don't want all kind of scan. We don't unite. Them want a sample of your spit. Them want this and that. All right. It's a voluntary program. And the places, locations where it will be open, they will be open, will be announced shortly. And they're making sure that they put multiple places across the island so you can conveniently go get it. I'll up-to-date you on the locations once that is established. Right now, them are do the introduction run, and the introduction run is at one location, right? Which a couple of hundred people, I think it's 300 and something people, have already been slated to get theirs there. Now, let's close out the NIDS part by saying this. Like I said before, if you're a criminal, this might not be something nice for you. They're saying it's voluntary, but I can almost guarantee you what the future will bring is that this at some point will no longer be voluntary. Don't know how true the one world order stuff is, conspiracy theory, whatever, but I know this. Under the NIDS, their aim is to streamline the process of conducting business and travel and etc. in Jamaica. So you won't need, like, for instance, you go some places and somebody is like, well, we're going to need 2 forms of ID from you and a current bill or something like that. We're going to need 3 pieces of this, that, and the other. That will no longer be, because under NIDS, that's the only thing you're going to need is that one ID, and it will cover everything else. So just out of convenience alone, I can see a lot of the people going to get that NIDS card just so them know if they have bother with the, okay, let me go get this and me have to have this and put this with this and 3 former, 2 former ID plus 1 new bill plus this, right? Birth certificate, this, that, and the other. You won't need any of that. You're just going to need that one ID and you're good to go on all businesses to be conducted. One piece of ID and you're good to go. That alone. And another part about it, though, is this. I can see into the future where it's not mandatory now, but they have a way of making stuff mandatory without telling you say it's mandatory. They will leave it voluntary, but when they change the whole system around you and you can't get through to nothing unless that is presented, then that is called making it mandatory without telling you say it's mandatory. So eventually you're going to be forced to get it anyway. Resistance is futile, my friend. I just read the article this morning with the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister said this is a huge step in upgrading Jamaica to become a fully digital society. I know Mr. So him, sister. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said, upgrading Jamaica to become a fully digital society. Here we are. Take with that what you will. It is what it is. The world is going to be fully digital. And we're just living in that time where we're seeing the transition. Remember we talked about change? Remember I said to you to keep saying the serenity prayer? Lord, give me the strength to change the things that I can change and accept the things I cannot change. We're not going to live life worried. Some things we don't have no control over. The world is going to change. The only thing that is constant in this world and guaranteed in this world is change. That's it. Change is constant and guaranteed. So some of we don't like change. I don't like change. If me work with something and it work good, me work with it till me dead. But me not control everything, so me have to go work with the change too. And I'm encouraging you to work with the change as well. All right. And so the UK stay everything basically digital, says who God bless. Yes, and once they have everything digital, that's why the UK have like 10 million camera and up-teen amount of terabytes of storage. And them can run cameras everywhere 24/7. And everybody is under some kind of recognition. If you go to the public in the UK, you're probably on somebody's camera somewhere, database stored, where they can say, yep, that's him, right? Now, I think what they're trying to do globally is connect a whole system to where, say I land in the UK and I walk down Charles Street and then me hide and then me come back to Jamaica. It will probably start to take in the future like 5 minutes or less for them to connect you. Look, there he is. He was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida 2 weeks ago. There he is. He was in the UK. You know, see them do it for a movie show already, tracking terrorists and all these things. There he is. She popped up in the UK. He was heading through a airport in Dubai. How did he make it back to Paris so quickly? And then he was in Jamaica. That I'm gonna do. All right. So whether that's gonna help with crime or not, we'll see. But that is what it's going to be for the future. You could see it already happening. So no matter fight the thing. NIDS there, Jamaica, go and get your ID if you want to get it. If you don't want to get it, then don't get it. But eventually, I think you'll have to get it anyways as a Jamaican citizen. Moving right along to this piece of thing here, what we are going to talk about now. Right into this voice note. Let me unplug this phone. Get the big speaker straight to this computer for you. Now, like I said, this is not my content. However, the other vloggers who have used this is not their content either. This is obviously a conversation between two men who none of them have come forward to claim the content. Now, with that said, this content is featured on multiple channels at the moment. And I will tell you who has the best version of it. So you can go see, because, you know, some people real interested. So you can go see the face them that's connected to the story and all these things. I'm not putting out the people in face. I don't want nobody come and say, that is not me, take it down, etc. Christian, please exit stage left. Audrey, he needs to fix the health system, education system, and security of the country, and also the bridges, water, road, proper housing for citizens of Jamaica. All these things, Alicia White, needs to be done as well. You're absolutely right. Can't run left a student loan a yard anymore. We spoke about that last week, Wednesday or Thursday as well. American government working with the US. But y'all can look here, say they won't block you off. One of the biggest thing in America is this. A man work here 40 years, 50 years, the man just starts say, yo, you know what, I make sure my credit good. I live this way, blah, blah, blah. Take out a small loan, pay it back. Take out a next bigger loan over the years, pay it back. bait them, and then boom. You see when me decide, so I'm done with foreign enough. I'm 65 now. God now give me a next 65 years. Time to go to Jamaica, go enjoy myself. Wake up on the beach in the morning with a chop off one of them jelly there, fresh off of the tree. You know what I say? And burn a big spliff and listen to the waves. And know some my bank account fat. I apply for a big business loan. Yeah. I'm gonna write up my business order and everything and present it and go through and use all my credentials and all my track record and everything. And them say, yes, you're good for it, Mr. Smith. And then them give me 250,000 US dollar for go open up one business and me cut. Yard my gone. No business don't open, and I don't care about your bad credit because you'll never see me again. 250,000 US cash. Do the maths and tell me how much Jamaican dollar that. So them there yard like this. Me not go back a foreign. Fuck foreign. Which foreign? Your brother, I'm good. Matter where you get that dry, your daddy. Woo! It bad. Yeah, pass one of them jelly, you know. Hey, psst, my sexy and beautiful. Morning, babes. Me are the elder dude in the neighborhood that have money. And the girls, them just love me. Yeah, man, so she can start from 20 and up, because that's my age range. You can know them stay already, not true? So that life where I live now. Yeah, the big beamer park up over there, so the Benz soon come in. You see the house? Yeah, we're good. Retirement. Can't say a better retirement than that. The problem is the government don't want you funding that off their back, and they have been connecting the pieces together. So now them are work with Jamaican government to catch you rotted in Jamaica, and they're working, Jamaican government is working with the US to catch a ass in the US. Yeah, me I go there Jamaica, me I take out big loan and go get big education. So me land a foreign, can run off of this ass, you know. First opportunity them give me gone. But you see when me reach a foreign here, me I go do, me I go already have my doctorate. Me I go already have my bachelor's, me I go already have my master's. Okay, you're gonna have a green card. At some point, it is going to need to be renewed. Yeah. And for those who are already doing it, you're going to get frig when you go to go renew the green card there, or to go transition it into a citizenship. They're going to hold you now. This is official information that's been put out, by the way. So when you say, all right, no time for me citizen. How you said to me? Yeah, man, you owe University of the West Indies. How much? How much you say charge you? 1.2 mil? Yeah, you owe them 1.2 million in Jamaica, sir. You're gonna have to pay that off before we can, you know, stamp you and send it forward again. And you're gonna be like, cause I whole heap of money that. Yeah, whole heap of money. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, President. Morning.
Morning, family. How you doing?
Why? Thanks for that day, you know.
Yeah, man. Regardless, you know.
Yeah, man. One quick thing here, say, last year, them time I'm there, you know. And I went to a camp, you know, across court to catch some money. And the market to realize they won't take me USI, my driver's license. They want me to real ID.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you have anybody else will come to me.
Them not telling you years ago, man, me there in Jamaica trying to open a bank account. Cause me I say me I shovel every penny me get a foreign in a bank account. Listen, when the man at the bank would not let me go any further because I did not have a current bill. And listen, nobody is going to Jamaica plan a vacation, right? Where you ever think say, me I take up my bills and carry them with me. Pack my bills in my bag. For some reason, that day when we were leaving, on the way out, me just pull out everything out of the mailbox. And for some reason, my carry-on bag, me stuff the bill them in a carry-on bag. It was like 2 of them. And I opened them at the airport, but me just have them in the bag. So when I got to the bank in Jamaica, and the man said, present this, I presented it. Present that, I presented it. Everything him asked me for present. Me start feel like him a fight me personally. Then him went to present a bill. You must have a bill because you don't live here all year round. I said, wow, look at this. And so ironically, I have the bill right here. I pull out the bill, you know, and I give him, I think it was my light bill. When I gave him the bill, you know what he said? He said that bill has been opened already. That means it could possibly be a fake bill or tampered with, or something, we can't take that. We need a sealed bill. No, I said to myself, wow, like, I know you fight me personally, brother, or I couldn't get it. Then him asked me, let me ask you a question. Why do you want to open a bank account here? I said, here as in this branch, or here as, he said, here in Jamaica. So hear me now. Me dig down for my best piece of pato, you know. And me I say, brother, yes, I'm born and grow, you know. Yeah, not true me that talk to you nice before, you know. I'm not sure you can see me fly out and flying, but yes, I'm born and grow, so why wouldn't I want to open a bank account here? Him say, well, okay, I could help you further if you had a bill that was sealed. Like, no further. No further. So, yeah, my brother, you're right. The system is set away, and it's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter until, you know, NIDS is going to be the way. And they'll make sure of that.
Yeah, so I just figure maybe that this thing must link with the thing, you know, the real ID. Because the man insisted they won't change the money so flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, if they said me that in Jamaica, like it is expert like what's about the week before, so making them meet them music.
Yeah, brother. So yes, it's true. It's true. Well, thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, man. Protection, Virgin.
Yes, manners and respect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, here I can give you one whole part of story. Cause me there in Mobile and me I try send money go to Clarendon from Mobile, and just that alone was problems. But anyhow, let's get back to this now. Here we go into the voice note. On a hold off on the phone calls for a minute. I'm asking you kindly one more time to exit stage left. I don't want to damage anybody. This voice note, you're gonna have to listen to it closely because some parts of it is kind of low. The aggressor in this voice note speaks very loud. The person who is answering back seems timid, seems afraid, and they're answering super low. All right? Right. So here we go with this voice note now. Leaked voice note call from right here. Make sure this computer is turned up to its max to give you the maximum effect. Clot. Jaja God. And this will come to it, and this will come to.
Part of the review. Vomit, so man, I go vomit, you know. Me I tell you the joke, I go vomit.
Shout out My View. My View is one of the channels that have this. Shout out My View. I'm taking it from My View this time. It's also at Yard Hype. Shout out Yard Hype. But I'm going to tell you which part you feel really go. Because them put picture and everything to it. I said these are the persons and the circumstances surrounding. And we'll talk more about it later. But here we go. Here we go.
Here I go, power go.
Yeah, about it. Where you going? Yeah, me have a forward on it today. Yeah. Okay. Yo, you see like in a joking thing, you know. See like in a joking thing, you know, realize I'm serious, you know. Cause you know, come give me some fuck and I'll say, yeah, well, come back in certain time, but you just stay away and just frustrate me, you know, yo. Yeah, mother, you know. Yeah, mother. It's all right. Never show your mother. Yeah, can you take a video? What? Yeah. You ask me? Yeah. Yo, I want some fuck. That's all. I want some fuck. So come give me some fuck. You can come up and go down back. You hear that? You hear me, son? Yo. Yeah. So when you come? When you coming? When you coming up? Let me not tell you, so come give me some fuck and you can go back. I don't mind what much fuck you get in your wallet now. And me walk the wallet, so me want some fuck you.
Hold on. I drink some neem this morning, bush tea. Neem. If you drink neem, you know it's a neem bitter. Right. For those of you who don't know, this is an alleged Don. Have young soldiers about the place. I don't know how true it is. That's the alleged. You can hear the chain of conversation. The young man is very low speaking. You know, this sound like one time as a man, me call a woman, and me a press her for the pum pum. You know, but she don't really want to give you cash, she don't really want to see you or something like that. Come on, we've all been there. The man start get vile. The youth sound like him afraid of him. You know, we are talking about come up, come see me, man, and when you go back down, you can't. So I say, come up, come give me some. And go back down. Right now, you don't feel like, you don't tell me nothing. You don't tell me when you come give me some. I say, well, give me a next time when you come back again. Yeah, we really need to talk about this, King Biggs.
Come like you're under bandage, like him, you can't left because you're under. I want you. You think the boy used to fuck you before me? Yeah? Yo, I want some fuck, that's all. I want some fuck. So come up, come give me some fuck. You can come up and go down back. You hear that? You hear me, sir?
Alright.
Yo. Yeah. So when you come? When you coming?
When you're coming.
When you're coming up?
No.
Let me not tell you, so come give me some fuck and you can go back. I don't mind what much fuck you get in your hole, you know. And me walk the hole, so I want to fuck you. Come like you're under bandage, like him, you can't left because you're under. I want you. You think the boy used to fuck you before me? Yeah? One thing, there's an alcohol. Where's the alcohol? None. Yo, more I'm a regular fuck you. That's why I meant me just get mad enough. I mean, you know, we do crazy thing when time I can get my fucking out. You hear me say look a while? I think one man cannot get his team and I'm started. Look like, oh, so you're rather a new friend over an old friend, don't you? But I know so cool, brother. But just a long time you can boat the phone, I mean, I see a phone around the corner and not on the street. So that's 2 days no more. Which 2 days? Which 2 days? If you're the one a man, him and he can't give up here to go here, but him when you see him around him. Eh? Why you see my fuck you all? Hey yo. Me just get everything that come to my mind and just make me get up storming. Yeah, kiss your teeth. Yo, I can't bring me there now. I can't bring me there now. Either me depend right now, yo. I know where him you know where fuck me up because we start fuck one wall. I mean I fuck wall if a wall with you would come like you would come like 0 to me. When you want to start fuck good now, you him a one man you stick to. The blood clot you. The man was started in, he never want him go. Him nowhere in you. You shut him out. Him, a man just come get it. Him can wall and gone up. Yo, you just make me just a kill people in the yard.
Yo.
I put on my blood clot clothes, you know, but I call if you make you know. Because if you come this and you know did it, I one baga go on. Yeah?
Yo.
I'm afraid that him the disgrace, you know. You think me afraid of it? If you afraid that me run left us a long blood clot time. Oh. So you can't stay there play with somebody when he make up his mind and not care a bomb clot. Already upon his mind, anybody push out them face and go on like them want get involved, gunshot. That's me.
You hear that? You hear that?
Sorry, put on my blood clot clothes, you know, but I call if you make you know. Because if you come this and you know did it, I one baga go on. Yeah? I'm afraid that him the disgrace, you know. You think me afraid of it? If you afraid that me run left us a long blood clot time. Oh. So you can't stay there play with somebody when he make up his mind and not care a bomb clot. Already upon his mind, anybody push out them face and go on like them want get involved, gunshot. That's me. Yo. I know you not say nothing to me positive enough. Soon come not in a positive to me, you know, yo.
Positive?
Me know so anytime when you get way in a this thing, you know, you're gonna be a wild goose, you know. Me know, you know. My mind they just tell me, you know. Oh, you just have to be foolish, brother. Foolishness? I really see that in your life. What? I'm gonna chat in here because this year just a fuck with them youth. And they go, like a thing. I'm gonna business better. Alright. Alright. Okay, you're doing business. Alright, don't that what? Alright, have a nice day. Now I'll show you who business now. They are bomb up. Oh yeah. You want me to come up and kill a blood clot? You think I fun? You want me to come up and come murder your blood clot?
I think that is where my view cut it off. You can find it on my view, but I will tell you where to go to see the pictures of the individuals. For the people who are asking if it's real or whatever, it is very real. It is very real. For the people who are asking why are we listening to this, because I already told you why we're listening to this. We're listening to this because this is a conversation that we've had many times, that many Jamaicans don't want to have. You know, when we think about molestation of our children, everybody think some big old man and some little girl. I said this years ago. I said the man them, the grown man them at Jamaica, a frig off the little boy picnic them. That's why there's been this big old explosion of everybody is out and everybody is super fishy, right? Look how much time it cost me about, yo, move from around here so with that. Them something that go on at Jamaica, you're there foreign too long and all that. Remember when I told you all about the videos that we used to get from Jamaica, because I don't know, I mean, I'm SouFLoTV and the people them say, me could send this go give SouFLo. Live stream acting up. I think we're good now. Off the air. On the air. My internet is acting up. Let me know when you can't hear me anymore. I see somebody just now said, why would a straight person put this out in public? Me block that person there on the channel. This is how you get blocked. When you start to project and accuse, straight person put that out in public because we want to have a discussion around it. We feel like this is a serious topic. Do you hear the kind of threats that this man is giving to a youth? Why you think I started out this morning by saying you will have no idea unless you live this life to come from a community where when a gunman, bad man say want you, whether your daughter or your son, sometimes the people them not even come tell you as parents because them know say you afraid of the same people what them afraid of too. This happens all the time. It happens all the time. Long time ago, I said, yo, you know, when we did not grow up, you know, Miami grew up, left Jamaica when I was really young. But between me and all of my brethren, them, we always make up a mind, say, if we ever date a Jamaican girl, she would have to be from down a country or somewhere other than certain inner city areas in Jamaica. Why you thought we were saying that? Because we used to say, yo, whole of the girls them in them area, they grow rough. Like, man draw them away and just go do things with them or them start take man from early. A lot of the times, the girls them, they have no choice. It's a survival thing. You understand? People act like you shouldn't talk about these things. If you talk about these things, you're gay too. Or something like that. No, we're talking about these things because the youth them that's going through these things can't speak for themselves. The shame, the stigma that's associated with it. Hear what the man said to youth. The man said, I'm in a business, I up in your hole, you know. And me up in a hole there. What that tell you? That tell you say him. Go there so with the youth first. Take advantage of the youth from a young age. And now I don't know if the youth just feel like say I saw him stay. So now the youth probably I look upon him like some big old man and him say, well, me gay anyway, so I go find somebody more like my own age group or somebody different. And him have a problem with it. Because I feel now like him own the youth. And him introduce him to Batty business, so he must continue with this Batty business with him. And he mustn't go nowhere else. He's even threatening to kill the youth. This happened a lot. This happened a lot. Why we're afraid to talk about them something here is exactly why we can't fix these things or exactly why we can't make this happen less. Because as soon as we hear it, everybody triggered. Oh, God, turn off that. Do we really have to be listening to this though? Move that from you. So I don't want to hear it. Notice when it's a little girl, right? Or when it's a child or a girl or a female woman. Notice how everybody in. Yeah, it's a wicked boy. And that them though. Yeah, and the girl for this and the girl for that. Everybody is an advocate for the girl. Remember the other day when I said to you, when women cry, everybody sympathize and even cry with them. When men cry, boys cry, it turns into everybody joke. It turns into everybody joke. All right. When you see the youth, them get super vicious, right? And I'm meddling over the years, I see some different type of killing I go on in Jamaica, and I'm like, damn, we always had killers, but they never used to be like this. And them kind of something here. The youth them get violent, vicious because of what they've been through, and they got no recourse. Nobody to talk to. I said, this happened to me. Everybody will laugh after the youth like a theme fault. And then his daily reality is there's an adult that has power. There's an adult that's dangerous, considered dangerous to other citizens in the community. I'm afraid I am. Imagine not only being, you know, we talk about fruits and vegetables and we say orange, pineapple, grape. We use grapes. Imagine being grapes and then you have to submit yourself to your grape deliverer at their whim. Whenever them feel like it, yo, come up here. Yeah, I want to see you. Yeah, hey boy, don't make me come down and feel, you know. Imagine that being your life. Now for you, them just commit suicide more time and you don't even know why them do it. I hear everybody over here about, well, why couldn't just talk to somebody? Why nobody just when don't want to talk about it? When they don't want to talk about it. Yeah. So on behalf of the boy I picked them, we I go through them something here. Somebody out here hear you. I don't know how to save you. I don't know how to tell you what to do. I can't say run, but you have to know where you run go. But we live in that type of society. If they were in America, I could tell them where to run to. I could tell them how to get help. And I could tell them how to make it stop. Jamaica is set up like that. So I don't know what to tell the youth them. I just got to make people aware that this is going. And it's going in more than you think it's going. Yeah. I not talk about Atlanta MJ, I not talk about run go one place where whole heap of man they will do them something there. I talk about run to safety. There's plenty of places in the US where the youth them can run to safety if this is their reality. And get justice too. And get justice too. In Jamaica, it ain't set up like that. Especially when it's a boy. Fruits Doma says the boogery law was created because of this, and it wasn't. Boogery law wasn't created because of this. The boogery law was created because of, if you look at the boogery laws, actually, that's why they were trying to repeal it. Because the boogery law is actually a hindrance. The boogery law is what actually prevents men who have done these things to the boys in our society from being fully prosecuted as a rapist or as a child molester, etc. Because them put it under boogery law, them charge them for boogery, and boogery says, boogery is basically two consenting adults. So when the law itself I say, is if a man touch a boy like that, the boy did consent. So since we never catch them and do it, then we don't have no proof. So yeah, he could get arrested and tried under the boogery law, but them don't have no proof. It gets thrown out of court. That is that. Moving right along. I would have liked to take the call, but I don't know what this phone I do. Caller. There we go. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Can't get your call. All right, caller. Hang up on call back. Hang up on call. Okay, here we go. Got it. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo. That's Jada here.
That's Jada. You look like my sister, you know? No,
we're all family. We're from the same Igbo tribe.
Yeah, but for real, if I show you my sister picture, you look just like my. Are you this?
Yes, I'm me.
You look just like my sister.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for real, for real.
I am still on the right topic because I had a power cut. So I'm calling in regards to the voice note we just played.
Yeah, that's what happened.
All right. So there is you remember the guy who came out, I think his name is Cornerstone Boss, who came out with a video and say he's seeking justice from the police.
Right.
All right. So I recently saw another video that was on TikTok with another guy who saw that guy's interview on the Fix.
Yes.
And he was speaking about what happened to him, and his mother denied it.
And his mother denied it. I saw it too.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I'm going to try and put it in the chat room a little later on.
All right.
But I will implore persons to go and watch the an interview. It's an hour and something long, I think, on the Fix. It was a month ago. The person who it was about is Cornerstone Boss.
Cornerstone Boss.
SouFLo, you remember all the time you're always talking about why so much violence, why the young men are so violent, so hostile to women, to children, to anybody at all. Them not take no talk.
Bitter, yeah.
Again. Me and one of them are going to tell you again, say you're a prophet and you've been seeing things. I've been citing things, yes. But for sure, so when me tell people now to go watch this video, everything that you have talked about and assuming why they've been behaving that kind of way, everything in the video here where this guy, it's coming from this guy's mouth as a victim who has lived through it and still going through it. He talk about promiscuity, trying to tell himself that he is not gay.
Right.
He's not, and he also said he had a time when he split himself, calling himself Michaela, going to buy panties and them things. I'm gonna go watch it. And as for the people who talking about why somebody straight who going to play, going to put out a video note like this, a voice note like this rather, only need to open the ears. Open the ears, open the mind. Because for real, how Jamaicans and as Caribbean people, how we grew up with boy to them say, oh, top cry, you have to be tough. They don't have nobody to talk to, they don't have no outlet. And when they talk to persons about things that they've been going through, them shut them down, and that caused them to shut down, and they do not know how to express themselves, whether love or anger or stress, nothing at all. And yes, these are conversations that we need to have. It took one long time. I used to work with a particular organization that catered to the gully queens. And every time we had conversations with some of them, how and when and why they started out being involved in those activities, is always somebody, is always a big man broke them out, or a rich man broke them out. And majority of them who come from the ghetto is always the Don broke them out. And that's why them have to run me, because they go call up name, or them go give some kind of sightings about what going, and them have to run me. And so that's why they did have to live in the gully.
Yes. I watched a documentary, and that's what that one of the things that stunned me about that. It was something where them didn't have, where they're having a discussion under one big tree. I can't remember the video, but everybody was very articulate and they covered the faces. And some of the youth them, he was like, yeah man, everybody in my area know me as gunman, bad man. But at night time, so at night time him go on different place, dress up as woman. And he might point up to one hill, and I say the man them from up at them hill there, them established man, we have them family and money and stuff. I don't hear them come and we them come to. So I'm making money that way. Now when they lined up all of them and them asked each of them, right? They asked them, do you think that what started this for you? Do you think you were born like this, or do you think that it was your first experience that led you this way? Not even one, every single one of them, without skipping one, said, now to come to think of it, I don't know if it's that, but I know some of my first experience was that. Yeah, it was a man draw them away and coerce them and force them and beat them and take it and these kind of things. For some, it was the mother's boyfriend. For some, it was another male family member. For some, it was strange man out the road or in the community. And for those who are from volatile communities, majority of them, it was the Don.
They are also very different types of coping mechanism, and they are very confused.
Yes.
They are very confused.
Yes, but who wouldn't be?
So it has been happening. It has been happening, and it's not just now, it's been a long time, because as I said, I used to work with an organization that catered to them, to some of them, and there are different age groups that have talked about these things. Not just the young ones. You have people in their 40s, 50s, 20s, 30s. But why it seemed that, Jamaica told man Batty man paradise and it's an influx. No, it just a boil over, and anything that is too much, then you will see them say pressure about fight, not true? All right. Thank you. And as the saying have been going, hurt people. So the cycle have continued.
Yes.
Because these people are suffering and they don't have nowhere to turn.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Audrey, right. I've been bombarding the chat that you need to email me. My chat is in the email, Audrey, right. Email me.
Audrey.
Have a good day, everyone.
All right, my sister. Have a good one. Audrey Rashida said to email her. Her chat link is in there. Email her. Listen, you know how much cost me get for this? You know how many years I've been trying to have this discussion about this? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, my brother. Today. I'm doing great. How are you?
Just want to, I just want to put in my 2 cents and reiterate what the lady left off on when she said, hurt people, hurt people.
Yes, sir.
You know, let's face it, you're the messenger. And as Jamaicans, without knowing it, historically, we always kill the messenger and never listen to the message. You see, along your 3 options, what you're doing, I endorse that 100%. You see, we're having a civilized discussion. All right?
Yes.
Good. That's what you're doing. Good. But the options that we have apart from this is putting the boom by way of my artist friend do it, or we just make them just go loose, and then we just mess up every damn thing. Keep doing what you do. Remember, I said, me call you one morning and tell us, say, 6 girls hold me down as a little kid that come from school. You know?
Yes.
Friends of my mother. You know?
Yes.
So I ask myself, so how them girls they can hold on a youth my age? The biggest one from Mount Salem said to me, say, you know, long me a pre bigger girl for me. So probably some man abused her too until I said a long time him appreciate it. So this cycle has to be broken. But if we don't discuss it, it doesn't exist. You know, say germs when they live, and the Nazis them teach me one thing. You can repeat a lie a few times and it becomes the truth because the people start accepting the perception.
Right.
So you can imagine we have one dirty store in a full backyard and we can clean it up. I prefer we watch them dirty living in the public and make others aware rather than something that they go up on TikTok.
Yes.
So my brother, what you do, you know, normally heroes them dead now. Me and give you that title now on this platform because some persecution what you go through. Remember say you bring Vibes Cartel to me, you know. I remember saying no, I know fan of face.
Right.
But you said we're going to do my research and then we realized that there's a miscarriage of justice.
Right.
So we need people like you to always bring out the things which are not really palatable.
Right.
You understand me?
It's a
but
journey
address
and
it
a
in a
piece
more
of
civilized way that Brethren, what you do, and I don't want to say nothing to make a thing get set down. But there's certain things in my life to step on this topic here. But I won't do it this morning. I prefer to do it one another day. We'll settle this topic we are talking about.
All right.
You see, my best friend in school, her father is her grandfather. And I'll tell you some more, and then you understand how close these topics are to me. And so I'm going to thump out that boy teeth in a bus to call boy to us say, well, disrespect her because we know, but it's like she can't have no private life in school now because we come from that village where it happened.
Right.
So one day a boy would remember me and say, hey, she should carry her bag. And everybody push her bag on her. You know, we have a G12, G13 bus them days there. I drive to a certain destination and Montego Bay. And everybody put them back on her. I said, no, disrespect. And so she have to take him back. And he said, you know, so she pull up. And he said, you know, sir, our grandfather is our, before him said father, I never back sit down, you know. I first time I told somebody in school, never let nobody else hold my ears at school. We get suspended for that. And then we can't tell them, you know me, I tell you why me get suspended.
Right.
I boss up him, yeah. And because we don't want, we discuss it, but we don't want to use anything to shame people.
Right.
Right. You understand me? So this thing is very, very sensitive. This thing is deep. Right? Remember, if you're a sports teacher, I first take a virginity and serious something. You might not like boxing or football again. You understand me? So when you see some politicians in a Portland that get stabbed up some brutal way, and them say them lifestyle why they end up stabbed up that way there and them thing. You have to check it and know so this thing they're the highest strata of the society because the guys are from uptown have to come downtown. There's no uptown elite community where you don't have to drive through a garage to go downtown. And then pass it, nastiness and everything. Same way and go on like and then left their wife at night time and go downtown with you them. Lightning. Brethren, I'm impressed with what you do and keep doing it. Because that's how we're gonna find a solution. Because there are many brains on this platform and great minds think alike. Have a nice day. I don't want to take up the time.
All right, manners and respect, brother. It's a hard conversation to have for us. And I don't even want to say it to my credit. I just want to say we keep trying. We keep trying. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. Oh my God. This topic, I think all of us who are Jamaicans know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. I think the trauma has been passed down from generation. It's like we know it exists. I'll tell you something about my own family. My mother don't know our father because my grandmother sent her away to our grandmother because I think she was raped. So what she did, she gave my mother her maiden name. Right? So when my mother became 21, our grandmother sent her back to our mother. And by the time my grandmother sent her back, my grandmother's like, yo, I'm married, I have a family already. I really don't want you around here. Right now, yeah, she was somebody. You're the child that was raped. And she never explained it to my mother till this day who her mother is. Wow. And I think that my mother had shit from then. She parent, but it's like she did it, but she not did it. It no matter what I do for my mother, she never content. It's like our mind just not right.
Right.
And I think what happened in our culture is we talk about the guys. If you look at a recent video from CMR, they were discussing with his wife about big woman messing with little boys, and him said, and his wife said, you need to go to therapy, and he said, that is not molestation. And the wife is like, no, that's molestation. You were younger. And he like, but what made it touch up the woman too? I think what happened in our culture is we're not addressing the issue, and because it happened to so many generations. Everybody, you tell your mother say, Allah, ya tell. And because there's so much poverty, a lot of times the mother knows that the man not touching that, you know. But she don't have no income, she don't have no other way out.
Yep.
So she deny it and tell her, says, oh, you come to mash up my marriage, come out of my house, you come to mash up my relationship.
In some places they're scared for their safety too. In a lot of times they're scared for their safety too, because when a man say my dad run area and anybody push up them face and go on like them want to say nothing about it, a gunshot, and you know that he is that type, you're afraid to, because the only thing you can think about is then me have to go turn gunman to save my own life. Or me have to just keep on give myself to him.
Right. And so everybody knows what's happening. And as long as you have politicians who are jump for red or orange or green, who not improve the life of the Jamaican people, this now going away. Exactly. Because as long as you have the haves and the have not on a whole heap of have not, it cannot get better. That is how you're able to come to poor communities and do what you do to them. As long as your school's not good, as long as you can't talk about it, as long as you have a need for your done. And the thing with us and the done, we know what the done do, but oh, you know what? In pay my daughter school fee, in keep the community safe, but you might traumatize and go through all of your kids then, your son and your daughter. So what you get from the done that you really not, it's not nothing good. Because you have sacrificed the next generation will come behind us. The quote unquote safety and school fee and a little pocket money.
Right.
And the rest of the generation will come. That's why they're so violent. That's why they're not here. And we are wonder, oh, we are lock up people and we are put them in a jail. And they might repeat the same thing over and over. They go in a jail, they save them, they give up them body. And the same thing will happen over and over. And then we don't want to talk about it.
We don't want to. And that's to me, that's the most, that part right there, the fact we don't want to talk about it. Let me not cut you off. Let me just say this real quick before I forget. I think the reason we don't want to talk about it is because every time we try to have this conversation, I would say quite a few people who are listening and could be a part of the conversation, they are triggered. And they're triggered because they themselves have been through similar things. So hearing you bring up the topic is like, all right, man, we could just talk about something else. What we are chat about this for? You know, that kind of. And I
definitely say respectfully, if you're in the US and you feel triggered and you feel you need to talk to somebody or text somebody, text 988. If you're in the US, text 988, call 988 to talk to somebody. But we cannot run away from it. We cannot run away from it. And the more we're silent, is the more this is going to go on. And what happens too is that you have to own up to it. Because if you are the mother who let your man do that to your daughter and you didn't do nothing, you have to own up to it. And many of these mothers know what they're doing. They know what is happening to their children, but they're willing to sacrifice their children. And that is why the kids are merciless and ruthless, because if you are my mother, and you know me, I go through. And then on top of that, we spiritualize it. We got the mother, when she don't do all of that, she go join church and get holy and she have God and I just me and my God, we don't need nobody else. But you don't traumatize me and give me out to your man. You know, say your man breathe me, you know, say your man make me go dash my belly, you know what your man do to my brother. And then you spiritualize it. And so in our culture, the legacy that we pass on is trauma. And here the worst part about it is that adverse childhood experiences lead to physical illnesses. And that's why Jamaica has so much diabetes and hypertension and all of these illnesses, because when the trauma is not addressed, it's going to lead to physical illnesses. That is evidence-based. So not only you sick emotionally, you are sick physically.
Yes.
My God. So thank you for the platform. Keep talking about it. And we have to, in our own circles, begin to have this conversation. We know who did rape who. We know which cousin did touch who. We don't have to kill them, but we have to talk about it because it now helps the silence. We know in our community who are the rapists. We know who touched little kids, and we now say nothing about it.
True. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you greatly. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But a girl goes through this, is comforted and supported. Yes, fruits doma. That's exactly what I said. There's no outlet for our boys. And if you look at our boys, our most, come on, you see how the murder rates stay in Jamaica? You see how much youth will take a small money and go take a murder contract and kill somebody who they have no beef with? Y'all think this is just poverty? This is not just because of poverty. This has to do with being traumatized consistently and having no recourse, having no better to look forward to in a lot of their minds. So they're like, yo, pretty much God turn him back on me and dash me where already. So here what? Anything can get murder around here. Furthermore, here what? Me need money anyway. So it's a means to an end. I see through me done corrupt already from me little and them God make man do all them something here to me. Here what? Me take a job. How much you say I pay? 250 US? Murder that. And they do. And they do. And then when you look on the kind of like how they do it, like sometimes them going to our house, you know, I've covered countless stories to them and stop covering the story them. And it's not like I want to stop, I have to take a break to preserve myself. You know what I'm saying? So looking back at some of these stories where it was like them going to our house, forget one person, them end up just, the rest of them are just extra. And them just, everybody get it. Pick baby get it. All the dog in the yard get it in a one and store them. That's a kind of anger that comes from a deep place, a traumatic place. And this is the end result. So if we want to keep on breeding these type of youths, then keep on being silent and keep on showing our youths them, especially with boy picking them, say, nobody not really care about you and that, brother. Booger lad, they go one side. If it happen to you, I true you, they make it happen to you. Your boy picking don't. Yeah, so you should have fight. You should have said something long time. That shouldn't happen to you. I true you a bad boy for a little while that happened to you. That is these are the things that our youths them hear. And when them hear them something, you know, make them feel like one them want forward and tell nobody say this a person that do that to me. But when a little girl says something now, everybody get around. Yo, pedophile for dead. Which part that they hold him, I could chop it up, yo, that boy forget gunshot in him head, you know. But when it's a boy, whole different story. This is why I keep on trying to have this conversation on this platform. Because we realize that we purposely sweep that one here under the rug. And it's not doing us any good as a society sweeping it under the rug. You know, one of the hardest things to do today is to reach a lot of the youth them that already gone certain way. They don't want to hear nothing from you. Matter of fact, If you pass a certain age, they don't want to hear from you, period, at all. And I keep on telling people like this. For the church people, them, I said to them, said, this is why the youth, you can't invite them to church again. Them don't want to hear from you again. A different generation of youth, listen up. Oh, no, they're just a generation of vipers. And the Bible says, no, they're a generation of traumatized. And traumatized on top of traumatized. And they are able to see through your BS. And a lot of you, they know your dirt. They already know your dirt. So you can't double-edged sword them. You can't deal with them two-way talk, this out of one side of your mouth, that out the next side of your mouth. That's why the youth, them, you can't reach them. That's why you can't reach them. Send pastor talk about, come let me pray for you. Go up there, go pray for pastor, end up get raped. Do you know how traumatizing that is for a youth where grow up in a church and feel like him whole world a crumble and have nobody else to turn to? But at last resort, me I go up a church. Pastor say, yes, man, come. I have a word of God for you, you know. I have a word from the Lord for you, you know. We did a story not too long ago where the pastor told the mother to send her daughter up there because God said, give my word, forgive the daughter. Because pastor said the daughter is getting wayward and going out of control. You know what came out of that? Oranges, fruits, you know, apples, grape. That come out of that. And if you hear that young lady try to explain how traumatic that was for her, because first of all, her mother tell her to go up there. She's so obedient, she go. She expect a word from God through pastor. Can't reach the youth them. The youth them vile, but them not vile with no backing, nothing behind it. Them just bonds, violent. No, it's not that. They were set that way. They were set that way from a lot of grown people who came before them. Yeah. So unless we're ready to look this demon in the face and actually talk about what take place, yeah, so we can get to a different level, we're gonna be here for a long time. A long time. Whole heap more if we go through that. And whole heap more are gonna turn out the way we don't want them to turn out. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, Flo. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How you doing?
Today I'm going to take things easy a little bit for you this morning.
See?
So I have an idea where I still would have to ask you. So there used to be 4 boys in the house, and I have 1 sister. Well, my mother loves beat. My mother will beat the left, right, and center.
She loves beat
for no reason, yeah. But many times she used to beat me as a boy, and I tell her, if we get nothing to cry. And all I look with her for top of crying, and I lick it. So that makes you as a boy growing up, traumatized, knowing that your man nothing cry. So I'm wondering, sometimes the parents have something to do with traumatizing the boy's daughter.
Yes, man, the parents add to it. And that description that you just gave. And you know what? I think even girls go through that too. But at the end of the day, if we're going to just talk about boys, yeah, that's a part of it. The fact that they tell us, even I find myself even said it to, I've even said it to my son. I'm a raw, transparent person. I don't want to live nothing with me. I hide from nobody. But I've even said it to my son, like Kai be crying, Kai's birth sign and his emotionality and all this, and him cry. Couple of times now, I find myself said to him, say, you cry more than your sister, man. You know? I mean, not lie, but it's in me. Here, me I tell you, right, brother? If we are not careful, we will honestly traumatize our children thinking we're doing the right thing. If we're not able to be reflective, if we're not able to be introspective, if we're not able to pause for a minute and sit back and analyze the self and say, you know, so you said that more than once to that youth there and it's not right. Try not to say it again. And you're going to slip up and say it again because this is something you've been saying. Me a 40-year-old man, me I said this from me a baby, from me a picnic, little picnic, because it was told to me. So imagine how hard it is now to stop saying it to my children. And for my bigger children, they got this all the time. Shut up. You cry like a damn girl. Why are you always crying? You're a boy. A part of me does it because I want to protect my boys. because I want my boys to be rough and tough and tumble. And I want my boy them to be able to defend themselves, because as a man that grew from a boy to a man, I understand how the journey is and how the world is towards you. So I don't want to grow my boy them too soft, soapy, and then them go out into the world and they get eaten alive. You know? So it comes from that. But it starts from us being little boys who had no power. And all the power we had was to cry when we felt pain, whether it was emotional pain, physical pain, any kind of pain, and that was taken away from us as well. You know, remember when them used to beat you and them say, oh yeah, cry, you want me to give you something to cry for? You already gave me something to cry for. That's why me I cry. Shut up! Me didn't give you nothing for cry for after them beat you already, you know. You want me really give you something for cry for now? And then when you cry or when you talk too much, even that, bro, I love that you brought that up. Even when you talk a lot, because you're verbalizing what's going on with you, you chat too much like gal. Even having a Jamaican woman will tell her man that in the middle of an argument. Imagine having your wife, right, or your woman, and she'll tell us, yeah, you argue back like you're some gal. You chat to me like you're a gal, because you're arguing. What them want you do is strangle them and thump them in their mouth. And then when you do that, you're going to hear, oh, why you didn't just talk about it?
And you know, sir, come to think about it, because I've been in relationships before, and the female will say something to me. And when I defend myself, as what lawyer do, defend people,
right?
I'm sure evidence. You know what they said? You're 50.
Yeah.
Because
they
you
emasculate you,
and you try to hold them accountable. You know, they say you're going like you're a big sissy. Every little thing. They won't even have any accountability when they're wrong. They say, oh, you're a big sissy. And act like that, yeah.
You just a nitpick and try to find something to argue about. You come in like y'all, and you always have something to say. And yeah, because you're a boy, and even they were taught the same thing, that you shouldn't speak, and you shouldn't speak too much, and you shouldn't find too much and nothing wrong with nothing. And if you do, shut your ass up anyway. Don't say nothing. Just hold it. You know, them help kill you too, you know. Them help kill you too, and then rejoice after you're dead and go find a new man.
And then that's why we realize, you know, sometimes we see video come up to Jamaica when and just a top from left to right.
All right.
Because his brain just snap and have nobody to talk about. I hate to counselor. So he just take out the anger, and then after he calm down now and his temper gone, he says, boy, I prison for the wine just.
You know, like when a board, you ever see a board short circuit and I'm moving them and it start wire start burn up, chip off that. After you're done, do what you do and place bloody up, then it's like, oh God. You know, now everybody wants you to talk. And now is why didn't you just talk about it? But try to talk about it as a man. Matter of fact, they have a saying, right? And the saying is, if you're a man and you want to seem strong in this world, don't complain to nobody. Don't complain to your friend them. Don't complain to co-workers. Definitely don't complain to your woman. Your woman, even if she love you, might listen to you complain 1 or 2 times. You see, by the 4th, 5th time you complain, but what go on where you have to go through all this, that same woman the way you say she love you to death and will follow you to the end of life, she starts to see you as weakness. Jesus Christ, I'm always a complain more than me. You're weak or ass, yo.
And then sometimes they do complain and they use it as ammunition about you.
Yes, that's the ammunition that I talk about. Yeah. So if you're a man, don't complain. I will learn that from where boys, especially in our culture, shut up. Don't talk. Don't complain. Don't argue back. You don't have a point. That's wicked.
And then you know what? There's many times when parties are anywhere when a man grew up. The conversation is always bridging, woman always right. So it's like every man grew up to just give it to in the way.
Me call it domesticated. Yeah, me call it domesticated. And when them catch you from like in your 30s and 40s and you start that, if you stay with them till you reach in your 60s, go to the mall and see them. 60s, 70s, then just drag them foot behind the woman in the mall. Him a carry the pocketbook and all of the shopping bag them. And she just tiddly dog going around, jumping at any store she wants. You're not coming in? Okay, sit right there till I come out. You know, domesticated. Him not have a say and him just accept it, say, boy, this is my life and this is what me have to do to keep she happy. And if I that me have to do to keep any woman happy, me can't speak my mind. You can't go on about your business. Cause me not make nobody do me like that. Yeah.
So why is the our culture? Because we see have 2,000 people in the life, and we start talking about this 300 gone.
Right. Instantly, right?
Instantly.
Yeah. We had 2,100 people here, and when it starts for the listening part of the voice note and them active, and when you start have the real conversation, it got 300-400 disappear like immediately. That if that doesn't tell you all what needs to be told, I don't know what is. You see it right in front of you.
But it's our culture, because the thing is that many times we'll have somebody commit a crime, and then you will talk about it, them demonize, and that's an informed death, and all them. So we will have all 3 weeks with conversation to talk about our culture.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, boss.
Manners and respect, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem. That's a big part of the problem. Big part of the problem. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Can't complain at all. Don't want you to call me weak.
No, man. So one of the things I want to say on here live today is that you see, I have 2 little girls, 3 and 4.
Right.
And I am a victim of abuse. So as a grown person, I have finally found the strength to about my cousin.
You finally found the strength to talk to your mother about
the molestation that I went through. Yeah. It was my cousin, and you know what she told me? She said that it was a long time thing.
A long time thing.
Nothing but a bring up right now, a long time thing.
Like the other sister I call her and say, our mother said, it happened to me too and it never killed me.
Jesus. And I have my 2 girls and know SouFLo where she wants to bring to Jamaica because of her response.
She want to bring them to Jamaica?
Yes.
No, you can't bring my kids nowhere, mom. I'm sorry.
That's what I tell her, and that's what my husband tell her.
I wouldn't even leave them over our house without me being there. We're going to visit grandma, I'm right there. When I leave, you leave.
And listen to this thing on SouFLo. This is one of my sisters. Her baby father at the time met her when she had I think 2 or 3 the woman needs was at the time. He helped raise that child in as his, and then he got caught having sex with her.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Then the other sister told me, and I couldn't hold it. Them time I was about 17, 18. And I couldn't hold it, so I called a meeting with my parents and my sister. And I laid it all out in front of them. And you know what they said? It's the devil. They didn't do nothing about it. And now that I'm grown up and have my own kids, every time I have to look back at that situation, I say, I wish I had called the police. Because if it was my girls who happened to right now, only God knows what I would have done. I would call the police myself when I'm done.
Them says the devil.
It's the devil, that's all they could say. It's the devil. So me, I was there one day and I was laying it up out and I say, imagine that same sister who her child went through that. And I should send my girls there. And she not, and if I should say to her, listen, you see, because she have boys, you know. So if your boys ever ramp with my child, what I would do to him, she would be offended.
Right.
I was telling my mom, like, if I could say that to my sisters who have boys, they would get all offended like it's not a thing.
Like it's not possible.
Exactly. And they don't teach them that I'm beating kid like old time people would say, if you ever do this, I would chop off your ding-a-ling and stuff like that. But they would get offended. I say, I don't want my child there.
Yeah, don't.
They're not leaving my foot because you wouldn't protect them the way I would. And I feel like it's something like that and you wouldn't tell me.
She would tell you the same thing
that
she
what
told
I would
you.
Do.
Man.
It's just sad up from.
Crazy.
It's very sad.
Crazy. You know, thank you for calling and sharing and giving us some insight into this type of thing here.
Yes.
All right, my
welcome.
friend. I
And
appreciate
big up yourself.
you. Big up yourself, though.
Yeah.
Can't show any people in picture, but she got some beautiful little baby girls. Protect them baby girls, they're here. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a senior. I'm Jamaican, but lived abroad for a long time, but moved back to Jamaica a couple of times. And I was in Jamaica about maybe 8 years ago. I went to a wedding and I spoke with this young lawyer who was a criminal lawyer in Jamaica, and he had most of his clients were at the halfway tree lockup. And he told me then that about 95% of his clients were boys that had been abused, sexually abused in Jamaica. And that was the reason why most of them were gunmen, and you couldn't even reach them. They had gone, like the mind was so messed up mentally that them don't have no feelings whatsoever.
Right.
They would kill you at the drop of a hat. So I totally agree with what you were saying about 15 minutes ago, that is the crux of the problem in Jamaica. Nobody wants to address it.
Yes. Yes. How dare God make something like this happen to me? That means I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm no good. So if this is gonna be for me, then anybody can get it. That's that.
Yes.
And just resign yourself to being as wicked as possible. After all, wickedness was happening to me when I had no control over it. Innocent child, couldn't protect myself. Where was God when I needed to be protected? And it's still a gun. Yo, give me a gun and a full clip.
Yeah.
Point and I shoot.
He said most of them were so full of rage.
Yeah.
That even to talk to him, he couldn't even reach some of them.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. That's exactly what we see. So yeah, not talking about it and hiding and acting like it's not happening because we want to save face. It's just going to make things worse and worse and worse. And we have worse to see before better comes.
Amen.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, bye-bye. Have a good.
Sorry, have a good day too. Somebody just said, if you notice this, not one male has called in to say anything has ever been done to me. It's not because there's not one male that anything has never been done to that's watching this. It's because man no feel safe. And man no feel like they should call in and say anything happened to them. If you notice, there's a lot of females that call in and say, you know, I'm a victim too, and these things have happened to me, and la la la. Man not gonna do it. Man not gonna do it. For some reason, some way, it always turn around and get used against the victim. Let's see. This phone is acting weird, fam. Let me turn this down. I don't know. Lost it. Call it up, I hang up on call back. Can't do nothing about it. All right. I tell call us to hang up on call back. I know the thing be delayed. When the calls come in, so the thing about this phone is when the call them come in, because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 calls trying to come in at the same time. So it creates where I can't even answer one of the calls because the phone just jam. And then it just ring, ring, ring like this. That's why you hear me say hang up and call back or something. Right? All right, let's see if we can take this one. See? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, SouFLo. How you doing?
I'm good, fam.
Here, man.
Huh? Fellow Claridonian?
Yeah, man. I always call him. We always have talks.
Right,
it's been a couple weeks since I spoke to you.
Big up yourself, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. This morning when I was listening to the voice note, I was actually watching a documentary the other day. And Jamaica used to be a breeding farm and a buck breaking farm, right?
Yes. Yes.
And listening to how that man was talking to that gentleman, I say, yo, me open your wall and a boy, me comfy and me put on me on your this. I'm like, man, like, could you imagine this has been a problem within Jamaican culture since slavery days? Can you go look on a trapped in black brother and say, yo, the boy they need to trim. All right, I could bucket, you see me? And that's where probably some of the shame is coming from, where we're not talk about that. You see me? Because how can you be the man in the place where, you see me? The master go say, yo, make we up the boy there. And you go back to your people, them, and just the shame. And me feel like that come from that far away, you know?
Yeah, so check it. If you study our story, right, they used to do it to us in front of, they would pull your woman out and your children, and they would do it in front of your children, in front of your woman. So that woman, basically what I was trying to do is to let that woman know that you were powerless. You can't protect the kids, you can't protect her, and they have the real power. Because if he the man of your house and I could do this to him in front of you, who the hell is he to be able to do anything for you, kind of thing. And also, this is what transpired over time, to where our women look at us a lot of the times like, you ain't no protector, you can't protect me. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it was instilled in gruesome ways. It was instilled.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that documentary if I found it, because everything you're saying now was said in that documentary.
See, and I've never seen that documentary. I've never seen that documentary. I'm just using, I don't know, I'm not qualified in any way, so please don't take it like this. But while I was at Kaza University, we did do psychology, human psychology, and these kind of things, abnormal psychology, etc. And gathering from that, what the little I learned, I think I've been able to, like, come and sit down, and ask people, we've done it here before, like, give me a list of reasons why you think our youths are like this, especially the males are like this today in our society. Like, a lot of them act like they don't like females at all. You know, when you start talking to your woman like she's a man, I want you to think about this, this deep, this is not just slang, If you can't,
the whole bro, bro talk.
Yo, my G, yo, hey, bro, that alone within itself can tell you a lot of things. That alone within itself can tell you a lot of things. But I don't know, man. That's all I do is apply those things and try to say, like, I'm trying to find reason, and the reason that came about for me has to do with along these lines. It's the deepest violation you can violate somebody.
I think there's no safe space either, because when you look at it and people are afraid, like the young man you were talking to before a call say, yo, there was what, 2,100 people on live?
Right. And by the time
half of them disappeared.
Yeah. We watched 300 and change leave in like 2 minutes.
It's the shame that comes with it. You know, the same thing when a slave rape. That's what happened,
And a lot of them are triggered because that's been their personal experience too. So them no want to hear no conversation about that. So it's not only people who haven't been through it that's sweeping it under the rug and are like, oh God, me no want to hear this. A lot of the times it's people who have been through it and they're like, Jesus Christ, may I try to process my own something. Me no want to hear this. And I can't even blame them. Because if you haven't gone through a process of healing, then this is still traumatic to you. So of course you don't want to hear no conversation about this.
Well, they need a safe space. That's what I think the first step is, a safe space.
Yes, and I agree. Absolutely.
I'll be known as that the man that got,
Yeah, true.
But nonetheless, man, I'm gonna give somebody else some time,
All right, my brother, manners and respect.
All right, respect you.
All right. We're gonna crawl forward with this into another topic which still goes along these lines, right? Why do people don't like education, study, read as what leaders would tell them, and mindset so they can be fooled and feel less of themselves? We don't know. People like to be programmed. People like to be told. I guess it's a lot of work to sit and read, or it's a lot of work to study, or even a lot of work to think. Some people don't like to even think unless they might think about frivolous things, But so then prefer hear it from somebody else than go look up No, me, that's not how my makeup is. My makeup is my curiosity levels will not allow me to just accept anything that is said by anybody. Even if you're the most valid person vouched for by everybody, I'm still gonna go fact check everything you told me before I regurgitate it and put it out there in the world to everybody else. That's just how I'm made up, you know. But they love read from it little anyway. So, but here what? It's only the whites that like it's okay and everyone should live their life, so we should ignore trauma. Like for real, it's only the whites that like. Nah, yeah, white people don't want to hear about the trauma they caused you and your ancestors, but we ourselves don't want to hear about the trauma we keep causing ourselves. That part, there. Let me say it again for you. White folks don't want to keep hearing about the trauma that their people caused and that they caused to you and your ancestors, and even you know. But we don't want to hear about the trauma we keep causing to us. Yeah, so we find any friggin' excuse to get out of them. Why you can't communicate properly? Why your life is in shambles? Why you have so much built up aggression and this and that? We don't want to hear none of that. Like, yo, let's talk about something else. You know, you could see it and you feel it because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to talk about it. I know them now how we talk about it is we ourselves don't even want to discuss it with ourselves. That part. And because we can't discuss it with ourselves, we can't fix it. Remember, I know, if you have a problem, right? The first line into fixing a problem is actually holding the problem up like this and admitting that this right here, so this is a problem. If you can't hold the problem up and say this is a problem, and so many other problems come from this one problem, we have to go fix this problem. If you can't do that, if you're like this, hide it. This is a hide it. You're never gonna get past this problem. Cause I just gotta keep on coming up again. The problem is still here. 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 That's it. I gotta do that for a long time. For a long time until we actually are able to say, oh, this is so friggin' uncomfortable. We have to go through this. All right, let's do it. Pardon me if I'm triggered. Pardon me if I cut out halfway through the conversation, come here, process my own thing. Pardon me if I react in a way where it's not beneficial to the betterment of what we're trying to do. Pardon me if all this, but I'm sticking to the task. Work with me. And we as a community have to go work with each other to have these tough conversations, keep them on the table, work through them, and start to find better solutions for us, ourselves, and our people, our family as a whole. And until we can do that, fam, we just are going to have the same problem here. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Yeah, we have to address it. So talking, you know, somebody said to me one time, what are you doing about the problem? You always talk about them problem, but what you are do about them? Talking. Creating a platform where you won't be disrespected, because I don't tolerate disrespect, and if I see it, you're out of here. So creating a platform where you can talk about it. That me I do about the problem, because it starts there. If you can't talk about it, you can't fix it. Nothing. That goes for everything in your life. If you can't admit it, that's the problem, talk about it, you can't fix it. You can't even close to fix it. See, Nan says, I addressed the trauma and it healed me. That's the part. That's the process a lot of people are afraid of going through, because addressing it wakes up these uncomfortable feelings and these hurt for some people. And they don't want to be reminded. They don't want to be hurt all over again, you know? But I saw it go, you have to like go through it and go through it and go. It gets better. I promise you, it gets better. But keeping stuff bottled up, sweeping stuff under the rug, pretending like it's not happening, those three will never make this go away. It will only make it worse and worse and worse. And then what happened to a son, I got end up happening to a grandson, I got end up future great-grandson. We are passed down this kind of, I don't want to pass this kind of trauma down to my children, and my children. Think about that. When you're no longer strong enough to protect, and your time is limited on earth and you've gone on into wherever you think you're gone, hell, heaven, ancestral realms, whatever. And this you left behind for your youth them. So now you did there talk about this, but now your great grand picnic where you left behind is suffering through the same thing. where you did a refuse to talk about as a community and find some solution to. That's wicked. That's super wicked. And we could do better than that. Now move on from the topic here along the lines of this though. Swiss Lee put on a shirt. If you look at my icon for this video this morning, we're talking about Swiss Lee, TikTok star, Jamaican TikTok star Swiss Lee, close to World Dog. He put on a shirt, and the shirt was a crop top. I saw somebody earlier said, "What is a crop top?" Google crop top, and then Google men wearing crop top. Now, let me say this. My disclaimer. I don't care if you as a man will come outside in a G-string and 2 nipple clamp. If me not like what me say, me can easily look the next way and mind my business and go about my business. I lived in New York for years, and I've seen it all. And I lived in Miami. I grew up in Miami. Used to dip on South Beach every weekend growing up, and I've seen it all. So, what you do not bother me. How you dress yourself don't bother me. So, Swiss Lee with them little cut-off shirt, belly skin blouse, don't bother me. What bothered me was his response to the people who had something to say about it. Because I talk about a poverty, and I threw the people them poor, make the people them say what them say. Bro. What you say, Audrey, right? Double take, cause it's hard for us. See what you see. It's hard for us to see what you see sometimes. Yeah, okay. So his response, right, was like basically like tracing the people them. I guess him show up in a little crop top, and people were like, "Yo, my youth, from you go foreign, you know, it's like you change, you know. What kind of dressing this? When since man start wear belly skin blouse and cut off something?" So if you look at my icon this morning, now that's the other one in the box. There are 4 boxes there. There's that one in the box, men in crop tops, right? And I was going to talk about Jamaican men wearing crop tops. But this conversation is going to get a little bit deeper than just Jamaican men wearing crop tops. Because people can wear whatever they want to wear. Swiss Lee went on to say, if you go to Miami and you're going to a strip club them, and the first thing I thought to myself is, what strip club? Because if you're talking about male strip clubs, me would have said, what you did that doing there? And why and why you are gonna tell the people them say, unless you were working in there, and why you are gonna tell the people now they have clubs nowadays, I'm finding out they have male and female strippers in there, which I would never go to. Because if me I go to a strip club, me want to say woman strip. I don't want the man them in there a strip. Can them go around one different part and tell the woman them to go over there so with them. But them I mix up the thing now, right? I don't know, I've seen it on TV. I'm saying this is the new way. Man and woman in I see them strip club a strip. Some of them in there look. Because you know some people that on the borderline, them up on the fence, them don't know which way to look. So a man take off him clothes, see them here? And a woman strip over here, so see them here? And they are excited and enticed with both and don't know which way to go. Whatever tickles your fancy. Swiss Lee said, this if you're going to one of them strip club there in Miami, bro, and Swiss Lee, listen to me, bro. Listen to me good. I'm a big man for you. My son is, my oldest is probably your age. Or if you probably are only a few years older than him. Which got his college acceptance letter yesterday, by the way. Congratulations to Tafari. And we're going to be doing a college campus tour soon because he's going to be living on campus. I just had to throw that in there real quick. You know, when you pick them, make you proud, you brag about them. So, but back to this, Swiss Lee. I grew up in Miami. Then before you reach there, okay? The only people that as man where wear cut off, the football players wear cut off shirt because them wear a shirt so the pads don't rub their shoulders. I know because I have 2 sons that play football now. They've been playing since they were 6 and 7, and now they are 17 and 16. So it's a decade of watching this. I tell you a real thing. So you will see them after a football game or before a football game with the shirt cut off. Them not wear it so in a public. And because you want air to go through, because you're out there with all this gear on, them cut the shirt way up your so them look like them in a belly skin blouse. Going down to Miami, the only guys that on Miami, that in a Miami wear them shirt there, like that, they say hey a lot. Just like that. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, them one there, them wrist broke and them act a certain way, right? Them talk in and out like this, right? We're good, we're good with acting and stuff, so we can tell you this, right? Yeah, they're like those ones. And if you even YouTube it, just YouTube men wearing crop tops and see who comes up. Just by the aesthetics, you can tell that's a wardrobe for a certain community. Right. So you now being an influential or you've gained your fame from TikTok, and a lot of people obviously follow you because your birthday party did shot and these things at Jamaica. For you to come back, come tell the people them say, the people them too close-minded, dog. I true them not travel outside of them little ghetto community and outside of them environment. And I true a poverty, you know, no, bro, it's not. It's not. Certain things just ain't. If you want to wear it, wear it. This all get deeper. Watch this. If you want to wear it, wear it. Jamaican men, not Swissley, Jamaican men, a lot of them have never had a problem. If a set a man when love say, what the man for dead, you know? Fish ya so, fish there so. Yo, some boy forget why and why. Okay. I've never seen this among another set of people. Yo, check out my Jean-Paul Gaultier. Yeah, wait, what I tell about my G? Let me shoot. Yo, I'm Alexander McQueen and I'm a G. Yo, you see it? Yeah, man. Yo, bro, your suit shot. How are that? Oh, man, out here and I'm Giorgio Armani, you know, dog. Yeah, man, what that you have on? I'm a Marc Jacobs. You know, see it? Ah, come on, my outfit. Check out the fit. Check out the fit. Yeah. What that? Gianni Versace. Whoa. No, that is Tom Ford. Oh, and then we have on some Gucci shoes. Yeah, you never know how instrumental Tom Ford was in Gucci. Just go look it up. What if you have on G? Yves Saint Laurent? You know we do already. Every one of them names that when we call to you just now is, hey, how you doing? Yeah. And so we never see. What I'm saying to my Jamaican men is this, right? If you want to wear it. I don't business. But don't offer this something where you got to talk about. Yeah, I just throw a poor people and I just throw them, not go nowhere, you know, and just throw them. No, you just like Batman fashion. That's okay. It's 2024. Say it out loud. I don't wear them kind of clothes there. But I reserve the right to say I don't. I don't wear them. Them too expensive for me. Yeah, I'm very thrifty with my money, not because I hate a community. Me's the kind of person like this. You see me sitting on me like it, and in my price range, nobody can tell me nothing wearing me. I pick you up and buy it. But my price range is thrift store price range. My price range is very cheap. So you're not going to find me a brag about, yeah, I'm Jean-Paul Gaultier, I'm Alexander McQueen, you know, I'm Gianni Versace, you know, this is my Marc Jacobs, homie, look at, check out my Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah, I'm doing it like, it's all, those are all gay men. Yeah, and all cater to the LGBTQ community. So this one bugger posing and posturing like you're so anti anything. Do you know what's the biggest form of advertisement? The biggest form of advertisement anybody could have do for me right now in this comment section is says, SouFlo, send with some shirts and send with some hats that says SouFLoTV on it. Come here, go so and so this weekend. And you go walk all through Miami Carnival, you know, 500,000 people see you. I say SouFLoTV. You know how many of them will grab their phone and say, what is that SouFLoTV stuff? Kind of like the 10th person me see with it. Let me look it up and see what it is. Boom, right there. Oh, it's this dude on YouTube. He on other platforms too, but his main platform is YouTube. Let me hear what he's talking about, because a lot of people out here got his stuff on. Jamaican men actually do the biggest advertisement for Batman clothes. The biggest advertisement. I don't have no hate against that community. None. I just like to bring my people to reality. Yeah, and some of them won't like me because, you know, I open their eyes and stuff. So let me say it to you again. Jamaican men are the biggest advertisers for gay fashion designers. They nobody brag about that more than they do. It is a symbol thing. I have arrived, I have money for them to head to toe in gay fashion. Think about that. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Blessings, my brother. How go on?
My dad no king. Manners and respect. What happened?
While me 100% agree with 99% of what you say.
I saw.
I'll tell you 1% of me not agree with.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, before me even tell you what I not agree with, I'm going to tell you why. It's the people with platform. We have to be careful what we have to say.
True.
See?
True.
Have to be careful what we have to say when we have platform.
True, very true.
What officially go on with big fuck because I look at you from area.
See it.
But the crap top thing there, low. I see my do another thing from when I say, oh, nobody not address it. You talk to woman and yeah, bro. Them thing they need to address. People with platform and they can't call the woman them bro. One expect you them go come up and call the woman them daddy.
Remember the next name you know is influencer, you know.
Right, you're not that.
Then that me say over here. That me say over here. Yeah. I said everybody is an influencer now, but you have to look on what they are influencing. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Now, more after this question, would you be okay to see none of your sons in a crop top?
If me that okay?
Yeah, would you like to see your son wearing a crop top?
I see them in a crop top, but them play football. That's what I like explained earlier.
Yeah.
What you talk about? Like go to the road, gone so?
You want to see them go out with them homies and a bunch of niggas in a crop top?
That would have hurt me, dog.
Okay. So don't say you don't care.
That would have hurt me.
That
No. But grown people, me not care. A grown man want doing thing, I don't care.
SouFLo.
Yeah, brother.
That's why them get to where they get to know. That too much people say they not care. I will fucking care. Excuse my language.
But me can't care, bro. I cannot care. My brother, listen to me good. I cannot care. I cannot care about what the next man put on. I absolutely do not care.
When I say you cannot, but listen, don't get me wrong, but I say care about what I put on in the sense like yo put on it, but yo, don't make it seem like it's okay and it's a weird way you want weird type of thing. No, but when I like that, I try and weird that I support the way I understand it.
You have the right to speak how you speak. The platform is open. Your personal opinion. Yeah.
The stance must be, yo, when I like that, when I in that, and I that me I will, but me not gonna tell us to wear what you want to wear.
All right. Me I'll tell you why. All right.
That. So when, especially when I have platform, yo, this is my stance. When I like that, I mean I'm gonna tell us that wear what you want to wear. I mean I want to wear that one. So me not gonna tell us to wear what you want to wear.
All right.
Me not gonna say this okay, kind of okay. Me not gonna walk to see my son or prepare or this and this. So me not gonna tell us say okay, me not like that.
Right.
One and left it at that.
And me love the fact that you're a very outspoken brother. And you can't, Mr. Me love the fact you are a very outspoken brother.
Bro, just left it at that. No other department to each his own and everybody do what they want to do. Because that's why we reach where we reach right now. Me have a birthday.
Yeah.
Call him what he is. I tell me, oh, my fish dog, a friend on TikTok, and I said, you know, I ain't more fish dog. Because I know I want you to be rich, but we see, him and you, them are straight.
You see
for something. I'm going to rate that. Everybody's going to do what they do. That's why we reach. We don't have a problem, but we have blood clot problem. If you see your brother at me, or somebody want to know, you have a body more. Or somebody want to things they shouldn't be doing, you have a body more. So, oh, you're going to say you're not here? You understand where I come from?
I understand. I know exactly what you say. And I fully respect your opinion.
And upon telling people them go now to each his own and everybody do what they want. Not a blood clot, that's language.
All right, my brother. Manners.
Brother.
Manners.
I respect. Yeah,
yes,
man,
sir. All right, manners. And All right, MG. Malas. Yo, brother. Here, watch this. But check it. I don't care. I can't care. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, bless up, brother. Bless up.
Malas, I respect my brother. What go on?
It's okay, I just because I post the other day, kind of adjusting what you guys are talking about now, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Do you have some speaker or Bluetooth?
I was living in Jamaica for like high school and the whole grew up in, so I'm kind of mixed on my friends of Jamaica. But you see, when we grow up in Jamaica, you know what I notice here? I see so much people so vocal about, oh no, Batty man and brimstone and fire and all them things there. And I'm telling you, I don't hear too much about Batman than from them Mondays, always from them Mondays. So, you know, you study them psychology, you know. Yeah, it's like them fighting something on the inside, you know. They're very suspect, bro.
Like projecting.
Projecting, bro. Because there's, you know what I said? I said there's a thin line between love and hate, yeah? And there's another one that said the proudest one in the room is, the loudest one in the room is the proudest one in the room, bro. Yeah? They need to start at this and start focusing on them things because you see all them gay people, them was around from back in the day, you know, get rid of them and then now go take over nothing either. But they can't reproduce. So I don't understand the constant obsession and hatred against them, like them all come doing nothing.
Bob Cosmic. Hold on there, sorry. Bob Cosmic just brought something out of me. After me left from Jamaica, go for a punt tour. Preaching, teaching the people for sure. That's been 30 years. All right, blood. Keep talking, fam.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro, I just grow up and see all these people are so against Jamaica, all this hatred there, but they're in closed doors, you understand? No one complete that sentence because I don't want to admit it, bro, because I am not for gays, I'm a straight person, but then again, I'm in a business about them, unless it's my direct pick me on them thing, you understand?
Yeah. I'm gonna reiterate my stance on this because there's always new people tuning into the platform, and I always gotta keep certain things in perspective. So once you're done talking, I'm gonna reiterate my perspective clearly, so I'm understood. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just like, just let people live, man. Then now go, because I'm telling you, the more you indulge yourself in negative thoughts and behaviors and hatred, you're going to become that thing. And I'm telling you, for certain people, when we go up and see them do that, and then they're not behind the closed door, but they're the most vocal. Oh, when I like Batty man and anything there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. True. So, I always said that too. All right, Malas, bro.
All right,
bless up. Yeah. Listen. This is my stance. I'm not taking no phone call. I have to say this. This is my stance. When I have these conversations, right? You see the brother we called before was said, if we just get straight to the point and said, no, when I like it, and that. I truly believe in coexistence. I absolutely, truly believe that Earth was not made for me and my beliefs alone, and people who are only like me alone. I also know that there's a lot of stuff on Earth that makes me super uncomfortable. Some of it I don't understand. Some of it I was taught that it was blasphemy. Some of it is this, some of it is that. However, I know I have to live life here. I can't jump on a spaceship and take off and say, I'm gone left Earth. I go so and so. I'm in Mars. Y'all could have this. So in the meantime, and I've explained this before, when I go to a clinic and I take a contract in OT and I'm working as a member of a care team and I'm working along other therapists, physical therapy, speech therapy, I'm working with doctors, nurses, and the patients, I can't look in at a crowd there and say, yo, oh, that boy, I saw this and that. That can't affect me. So I would be a hypocrite if I blaze a big fire over here, so, but then I'm over there and I'm laughing, and this is the side of me that you never get to see, and I hide it, right? And me and them laugh and talk, and because if you've worked in the medical field and you're a part of a care team, you better be cohesive. Else it's not going to last and it's not going to work, especially if you're on contract. You just won't be hired, or you won't be hired back, or you will be let go, or whatever. I say that to say this. I know because me I run down the money is because my mind genuinely says I don't have the energy to care so much about what a man get up today and decide say he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that energy. I don't have I think my energy has to go towards something else. Let's talk about what's going on with the youth them. And let's talk about them big old crusty money where touch up the youth them and make the youth them grow up with a messed up mindset. Let's talk about so many different things we could talk about, right? Let's talk about how JLP and PMP keep on again with the same friggery and we need better. Let's talk about so many other things. Him want to come out, me serious. Him want to come out the door look like that. Y'all see Mike Tyson before his fight? Which if you want to run the road like that as a man of your business, me look the next way. Ash cheeks flapping in the wind, I'm looking the next way. Don't bother me. If you want to do it on your platform, too, that's your business. The part that concerns me is when you try to belittle the people. You come from these people. Speaking specifically to Swissley, he comes from the people he was trying to belittle, saying his poverty make them think that we're there. When it's not poverty that makes them think that way, it's customs and traditions, and that's not of our tradition, right? So true, you go foreign now, you get a little exposure, you come back and bring what you got from foreign with you. We understand that. You go over there, go like how certain people dress, you bring it back, come show we are tell you say that is recognized as shaky something, and that's that. So don't down the people them as if they're all slow. You know, they know what they're seeing and they're saying what they're seeing, and that's just that. At the end of the day, me not hold nothing against you. Wear your crop top if you want to wear them. A belly skin blouse, a belly skin blouse, we grew up I call them there. You know. We grew up calling those belly skin blouse, and it was never cool for a guy to be outside in belly skin blouse. Now, if you're type of a certain persuasion and belly skin blouse fits into your wardrobe, who am I to tell you don't wear them? Wear them. But there's a story behind them, and you have to accept the story that goes behind them too. You know what I mean? That's just that, man. So me not come here to control a whole set of people and all of it ball out over there for count wrong and over yes, so if they car we're right. That's just more division, fam. And I'm not into that. Yeah. Me not really into that. My energy precious. Me not have time for you to think about where man or woman I do with themselves. I know my body parts then they use if them go fishy all the way or whatever. Nobody never link me at all. Yo, SouFlo, let me borrow your lower half there. Yeah, because I'm going to need it tonight to climb man back. We don't have that. So I ain't worried. A belly skin blouse. Yeah, so somebody tells Swiss Lisa is a belly skin blouse in the Avon. I mean, know the GC, if I'm going to hear this, is a belly skin blouse in the Avon, bro. Yeah, nothing wrong with it for that to choose, but that's what it was. Yeah, I can't come outside in a raincoat and everybody will tell me, say, that's a raincoat you have on. That's a raincoat you have on. And me, I say, no, it's not. This is not a raincoat. It just stopped rain. But it's not a raincoat. Because you had on what you had on. It's a belly skin blouse you had on. It's okay. Crop top, belly skin blouse, whatever you want to call it. That's that. Why you think I just went through the length to explain to you that Jamaican men have always been a big supporter of gay fashion designers? Watch all of them now. Them I think about it, you know. Not one of them Ross will call in if they have any of these brands in them closet. I say nothing against what me say. When me talk them talk here are well thought out and studied. So them can't even call me and say Ray. Them have to roll with what me say. Jamaican men have always been supermen when it comes to promoting gay fashion designers and the things that they design. Facts. Them put it in our songs, they brag about it, them show it off to them friend them. When them get little money, is it them run go by because it says status to them, all that. So we don't have no problem with what you wear. Just own it though. Say that you have on. That's it. That's all. Yeah, what? Moving right along. Boy. CMR put up a new video, right? CMR put up a new video, and the title of the new video is I'm going to say the title of the new video is Tell Me, Pastor. The title of the new video is How My Days Are of Lately. But not lie. I pay attention to Yard Hype. Shout out to Yard Hype. Yard Hype, big up yourself. I pay attention to Yard Hype because Yard Hype always have the scoop. Me I promo Yard Hype because I don't like using people's content and then not giving them props for their content, right? So Yard Hype again, big up yourself. Yeah. The video that will show you picture of who the voice note was talking about on the spot media. Remember, you know, them people here, me and them don't have no dealings. They don't know me, I don't know them. When I take something from somewhere, I like to tell people where I took it from, especially if I only use pieces. A brother used some of my work the other day, but him used too much of it. Him used the whole light. And some of my subscribers sent it to me, and then YouTube notified me, like, you know, so I responded in him having to take it down. I do this as an example too, for sure, my brother, where I do YouTube, said this is how you use other people's content. Notice I didn't use his video, show it on my channel. I just chop out that piece of the voice note, then not his explanation and stuff. I did my own to it and a conversation around it, because that's all I wanted to use that piece for, right? Now, if you want to go see the picture of who it was and all that, go to On The Spot Media. The video already got like over 100K, I think, or 99,000 views in less than a day from when I saw it this morning. So you can go over there, and it's at the later half of that video. But the whole video is interesting. Those people, they hide their faces so them can put up people's face and say stuff about people. Yo, my peeps, this is the Don where run Cockburn Pen. Yeah, and him did kill Georgie over matches Ian. Yeah, and then Feem's son are the one who did. Me not do them the kind of video them. Me not in on nobody nothing. Cause me like for there Jamaica with my face up and so. And me walk any which part me want to go. And me no want nobody jump out a bush for me with gun and talk about, hey boy, you put me face on video and or why you have my face on your videos and that's not even me or my lifestyle. So if me can't verify something down to the bone, I'm not attaching nobody's picture to it. But you can go over there and see who him say them the people there is. Cause him have it up so. Cause that a feed them MO, and that's how they do over there. All right. Now CMR put up a video. Shout out to Yard Hype because I follow Yard Hype. I actually ended up seeing the video itself. All right. It says that Cushane Carter's latest online posting is making the rounds, and it racked up over 40,000 views in just 13 hours after it was published to YouTube. It's not only going viral because of his recent absence and the allegations that are surrounding his name, but also because of the title, right? The CMR that he okay, that's the wrong one, but it's a CMR speaks, which is the one that had people ruffled because he said CMR finally speaks. This new video when put up though is a different kind of video. The new video that he put up is about it's basically titled CMR gives updates. Okay, see, so from the last time it says CMR gives updates, goes to church and talks about depression. The title of that video, if y'all want to go see it, it is on the Carter One Link channel, one of their channels, which I'm guessing this is the channel he will be using because he said it in the video. So I finally took my time this morning to listen. Cause I want to check out and see what he got to say about anything, etc., etc. How my days are of lately. In the video, CMR washed the car and carry the car, go to the car wash, and talk about how if it was Chrissy, if Chrissy was around, the car would have washed already because that's her. She like wash the car them and stuff like that, clean them up. Then he goes to the gym. And then he goes to church, and you can see he's not around his family, and it's bothering him. Then he talks about upcoming projects that he has, movie, music, all that. Then he talks about his current mindset, right? And then he talks about his grandmother passing, him feeling depressed, all these things, or the day started out depressive, but then he touched back on being depressed again. He talks about contractual obligations that he has to adhere to. Like when you take these sponsorships from anybody, you have to put up the video them by a certain date. They already paid you an advance. So y'all look for your next set of money now by putting up the video. I explained to y'all how that went. Most of them, they will pitch your idea like a new phone come out named Cormac, and Cormac hits you up and say, hey, we like your platform. We think our product would be good for your platform. Could you run our Cormac phone on your platform? Put so many minutes of it or seconds of it in the first couple minutes of your video, blah, blah, blah. And we're offering you $1,500. We'll pay you half up front, and then you do the video. Once you do the video, you know, you send us the video to review it. We like it. We'll give you the go ahead. Once you post it to your channel, we'll send you the other $700. So that's how it goes, right? So he was explaining that he has these contractual obligations to adhere to. So you're going to see videos that keep on coming. But he also said that this is the channel where he's going to be as transparent as possible, and he's going to speak about everything that's going on, but he never speak about nothing that's going on. He talked about depression, and he talked about stress and anxiety. And one thing I noticed that he was still wearing his wedding ring. And he also, so yeah, in the video, I'm still have on his wedding ring. And he said stuff like, you know, he's a soldier and he's going to get past this too. And he was built to survive. And, you know, that kind of mindset, I guess, talking to yourself, giving yourself positive affirmations and whatnot, right? He did ask in the end of the video, which I found, he said it in the middle of the video, but him asked again at the end of the video if his subscribers or people who are watching can leave comments of how to deal with depression, or how do you deal with depression? How do you deal with when you're feeling depressed? And them thing there. It was a very somber video. It wasn't, no part of it was happy. It was just him going through a car wash and then him going to a church and so on and so forth. Y'all can go watch the video. I was still looking to hear him address anything. Not a lot of people are saying he can't address anything, SouFlo. The best thing to do is to say nothing. And I'm telling you that the best thing to do is to say nothing, as in going into depths as to what happened. So if I was an attorney, I would advise my client, listen, don't discuss anything as far as what was said about you to the police from that girl and what you feel or what you have to say back. Not that. But definitely you can lightly touch the topic in a way like this. I'm being accused of some things that I did not do. And I want my audience to know that these are accusations that will be proven later on that I did not do these things. In the meantime, it's taken a toll on me. As you can see, I'm not as happy as I used to be. Blah, blah, blah. But we're going to leave it at that and let the law take its course. This is the kind of stuff I'm waiting to hear from any of them, from the mom or him. Not hearing any of that. You know, we're still seeing them wash the car and do hair and advertise this and that and the, which I understand. I understand that the bills have to be paid regardless and these kind of things. Some people come on here and say, them are going to make sure the platform go down and them are going to flag every one of them channel. You notice I never endorsed that. I didn't endorse it. I mean, I like what the police report said. I don't think there's a way out of that police report. But me not encourage or endorse just completely tear down somebody until we reach the final stage. Now, if we reach the final stage and it comes out that it was founded that this is what happened exactly, bam, 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 this, that, and the other, which I already do know. If for me to, this is a delicate area, because for me to say anything contrary to what that young girl said to the police is for me to deny that young girl her truth. That way. So with that said, and him still being active on social media, we know I'm still trying to get him money. You know, people have them bills where they have to pay. The bills don't stop. Your children have to be taken care of. So you better be earning money somewhere. Even if him don't end up with him wife, him still gonna have child support to pay. So I'm not gonna knock him trying to make his money. I'll just let you know though that these videos ain't offering much of anything. And then another video posted to the same channel 2 days ago, and that video was just only Chrissy in the video by herself on his channel, the Carter One Link channel, and it's just her alone in it, in the video. So again, this tells me that they probably are, you know, the law says they should have no communication unless it's monitored and etc. Me no know. Me no want to accuse them of being communicating behind everybody's back and all this other stuff. But he's putting stuff up that would tell the crowd that they're good with each other. That way. This video titled How My Days Are of Lately, it kind of gives you a feeling of, oh man, he's not able to be around his family. Damn, the dog look like him. I go through it, you know. Then the next one that was put up 2 days ago kind of be like, you know, doing hair and stuff like that. So understand those are pre-recorded. However, like I said before, somebody could very well say, yo, take my video down. But nobody is saying that. And then again, they can't communicate. So are they adhering to the do not communicate stuff? Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFlo.
Good morning, family. I'm good.
I'm very good. I'm going to say something you might piss off your audience.
Are you on topic though?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I think both of them is guilty. I think she don't care about her daughter because she have a baby with somebody else. And they don't have a perfect relationship. So she want to protect her man.
You think she's protecting him?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. I just saw RR123 says they're playing in people's face. I want y'all to understand that this is not a prank though, because I saw a lot of Jamaicans, because Jamaicans a lot of them don't really understand how America works. So they are saying, I bet you it's a prank. I saw a lot of those comments. I bet you it's a prank. Them a catch we know. Them a catch we know. And I'm telling you that it's not a prank. You can't prank a police report, an official police report, or a judge appearance in the United States of America. So no, it's not a prank. It gone way past prank. I'm surprised that it's a prank. Right. I got you.
You did a live last night.
That's what Shakira did a live. So I've been telling people, but I know what she talked about on the live because I haven't seen it, but I've been telling people that if she wants to give her opinion on it, because I'm a man, so maybe she has a different opinion than I do. So you can go check out her video and see. Yeah. Well,
she was on point.
She was on point?
Yep.
All right. Well, y'all go check out her video and see what she had to say about it. But my reading of this is it's still not giving me good vibes for them. Yeah. I don't want to tear them down. I cover it to keep other people who are interested in it up to date based on how I see it. So, you know, you notice I don't use their pictures or anything. Watch my icon. I don't even use the picture of them or nothing like that. And if you hear me speak, I don't even say the names too often because it's already established once I say it once or twice who we're talking about. So at the end of the day, it's just me looking in from the outside and doing commentary. What I'm seeing is not convincing to me that it's not convincing to me that they're not working together. I'm convinced that more like they are working together. and somehow they're wiggling this. I don't know. They think that this can go back to normal, kind of thing. Might be wrong. Yeah, might be wrong, but we'll see. All right, caller. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day now.
You too now.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah. I said this before. There's absolutely no way that they can go back to normal. No way. If I was with a woman, right? She had a child before, and then we got together and she gave me more children, and we're a unit, we're a family, and I'm raising that child as I'm raising all my other children that she gave me, that me and her biologically made together. And then this came out from any one of those children or the child that's not mine. There's absolutely no way we could end up back in the same household again. Because for one, if a lie was being told on me that was that serious, I need to take myself away, because me don't know if it's going to be told on me again. Now you're in a position where you're like, listen, either she has to go or I'm gone, right? There's no way. And there's no way that they could be in the same house ever again and be like, nothing happened, or what you thought happened wasn't what happened. You see what I'm saying? So either way you cut this a cake here, it's spoiled. There's no way they could be cohesive and one again. Only in people's minds, but not as a unit in the family again. The upholder is worse than the thief, says Queen Rock Radio. Queen Rock Radio, big up yourself. Queen Rock's Radio, big up yourself. Kaitaja Empress says no way at SouFLo. London Boy says could never be in the same house ever. This is one of the reasons too, right? And I'm not saying that the little girl is lying. I'm saying, remember I said to y'all, I would never date a single mother. And a lot of people are like, you a big hypocrite because you got children by multiple women. The audacity to say you would never date a single mom. Well, so far in life, all the women that have my children don't have no children by any man else. That's so far in life. With that said, also, I would always think that whatever that child says to their mom would carry more weight to their mother than what I said. That's a vulnerable position to be in as a stepdad. You know, that's a vulnerable position to be in as a stepdad. It's a risky position to be in also. Right. So on top of me just feeling like I will never ever date a woman who has children by another man, like in the house that I have to live with and raise them, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know, yeah, Rally Irons, to each his own, to each his own. Then I heard a lady said the other day, and I shared this with you before, where she said, stepdaddies are men who that woman will date now that she have children. She would have never chose him if she didn't have children. Like, her standards drop because she has kids now, so you fit into that equation. But when she never have kids, she was probably out of your league. She wouldn't have dated you. She wouldn't have found you attractive. You have to drop your standards in life sometimes. Yeah. I made a joke one time where I said I knew this female from around town here in Florida. She moved there from New York. She's like 6 feet tall. She's a tall girl. Yeah, tall, brown, light brown, and just slender and everything. She don't look like that no more. But the guy that she used to be with back in the day, he was like, I kid you not, probably about almost 7 feet tall. And I remember when them used to go through enough stuff and they started having kids together and everything. You live and work in the community, you see a lot. They having kids together and everything, right? Walk with that story here. Something happened between them where he got locked up. Oh, let me tell the people in business. He was into drugs, drug dealing, selling drugs. So he used to make a lot of trips to New York, back to Florida, running stuff up and down on the road. Boom, him get locked up. When him get locked up first time for like a short period of time. She have somebody. When him come back home, she get rid of the somebody. and then back to him again. And they would do that for a couple of times until the last time he got locked up. I think he got a long stretch of time. All the guys that this tall woman used to deal with, they were tall, flashy, look like his type, like them don't have no job, but them drive the nicest car. And they don't have a whole heap of money for dash a road and these kind of things, right? That was always her type over all the years I've known her. And I went to the gym one day. I'm in a gym, I work out, or in the Kim, I work out. We're at the fitness center, getting fit. Yeah, I mean, look cross. And as soon as she saw me, she recognized who I was. My mom had a restaurant here. These people used to come eat at a restaurant. Oh, this is my favorite food. Chill here all the time. So I know somebody when me just know in passing, are people when me talk to all the time, right? So she was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Whatever. You see the man what she did there with, he couldn't have been no more than 5 feet tall, flat, max. And remember, she's a 6-footer. He couldn't have been no more than 5 feet tall at max. And he had something wrong with one of his legs. One leg was shorter than the other leg. So in walk and drop, walk and drop like that, walk and drop like that. I pay attention to everything. I'm outside after I left working out. I go outside, I go in my vehicle. I'm checking the vehicle that they jumped up out of because I'm curious. Me they really want Axa or want to big man. Because big man, they really big and him did red. I have whole heap of, it was just a unique character, right? He had a whole heap of freckles right here and him had red hair, like naturally red hair. But he was a black man. So me didn't want to ask him, yo, where the big man? Like, but me couldn't because this man had did it. So I was like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. And she was like, yeah, you know, I know him from back in the day. His mama had a restaurant down the street, whatever. All right. Me look on the man vehicle and everything, handicap, something up on it, all these things. I'm like, yo, this ain't even her type. This ain't even her type. But in life, you end up having to go outside of your type. So I could imagine her back in the day being like, I don't even fuck with your type. I got a type. And my type, if he ain't 6 feet tall, if he ain't making a whole lot of money, okay, fast forward about 15 years later down the road. That's why I say if you live in the same town for years, you'll see stuff. Now fast forward about 15 years, because it's been about 15 years. Fast forward about 15 years down the road, that type completely changed. Way short, physically have issues, etc., etc. Me tell a story they hear the woman them. Yeah, but probably she fell in love with his person because he treats her so good. You don't go from being a woman that's way above average woman height, who look good with tall man all the time because you yourself tall, to suddenly your man can fit under your armpit and he's the size of your children overnight. You know change so drastic. You go where it's survival. It's survival. The brother is sturdy, right? The short brother, he's sturdy, as in him get a check, him have him things, and that's what it is. And you can hear him in the gym talking to her. That's why I got you your gym membership, because I want you to, you know, be fit and get yourself back in shape. I mean, I listen to people I chat. That's why I got you your gym membership. Oh, so I'm a PFR, go at gym, everything like that, and yeah, in the take care of in a way, you know. So me and I people in business. No, hold on. Amina, check it. I saw them around for about a year. But just say her just the other day. She was a different man. She was a tall man again. Not that same man that had the drop and in 5 feet tall. She would have thought I saw her going into Walmart and I was coming out of Walmart. And she would a tall man again. And she would a man who looked more like the type of man that she used to be with from back when me didn't know her from back then. And when me did see her with tall man, with short man, me actually, that's exactly what came to my mind. Was like, this is so not her type. this is so not her type. But it wasn't. So the woman that said the other day, this is something mean, but it's real. She said a stepdaddy is the man who she dates now or is with now because she got kids. Because if she ain't had no kids, you wouldn't have been her type. I see a lot of stepdaddy jumping on my comment section. I don't know what y'all talk about, because you will never know, bro. You will never know because you are a stepdaddy, which means you never knew her before the kids, right? So you can't tell if the only reason she latch on by you are because you decide to say, all right. Because there's not a large number of men out here breaking their neck to be like, I'm looking for a woman that got 3 kids already so I could help her work hard and help her take care of her kids. And hopefully she'll give me 2 more of my own. And that's just not what men look for. Situations happen, of course, you know, you date, you fall in love, or you have feelings for, and it develops, and then you get to like, I don't even care if she got kids. I got kids too. We can merge the family and make something of it, you know. But no man go out here first line like, this is what I look for. This is what I'm looking for, kind of thing. They don't. So it's hard for a man to hear that stepdaddy is the man that she choose because she got kids. Because you wouldn't have been her type if she didn't have no children, or if she wasn't in a desperate situation. If she never looked for some help, yeah, that kind of something there. It's that hurt feelings. That hurt feelings. So, like I said before, I would never date a woman that got kids by another man for many different reasons. For one, I don't want to be the guy who she sees as, oh, he helps me pay my bills and gives us some stability. So that's it. But I'm really not attracted to him. But she not tell you that she's really not attracted to you because she got kids and she need the help and she want the support or whatever else you bring to the table, kind of thing. So it's like a give and take kind of thing, you know. I want a woman who want me because she want me, not because she need help with some picnic where other baby daddy them run well left gone. And me have to go assume the position of daddy now and help her take care and raise some other man picnic them. No, that not sit good with me at all. At all. And again, for the people them who say, you're such a hypocrite because you have kids by other women. First of all, me not have no kids. The woman them give me some picnic. That's first of all. And second of all, if I'm with a woman, even though you hear me say I'm a father of 6, I would never take $1 from a woman to help me with my kids them because me don't need it. I work my ass off to make sure I could support my children by myself. So I earn all the bragging rights to say, if me and you a deal, my girl, me don't need your help. So me not pick you because I need a roommate. I'm not picking you because I need somebody to go 50-50 on this rent because it's too high, or the light bill kill me every month, or child support ring off my neck. I need somebody to help pay half away. I may not need it. So if I'm choosing, it won't be that. If I'm choosing because you bring what I'm looking for in a woman. Right. But unfortunately, it won't be the other way around. If a woman have a bag of kids already by somebody else, it's not going to be she just choosing because anyhow, I'm stepping on a picture there and I don't have nothing to give financially, I'm right back out the picture. No woman with a bag of kids not take up no man who can't contribute. She might take you up and if you can't contribute, if you don't have nothing, and she have something already, but she don't have no kids, and you don't have no kids, she might take you up there, so. And say, you know, me I gonna help build them, because some women are build a beer, you know, or supporter. Let's put it that way. I don't like the build a beer term, but some women are supporters, so they'll be like, all right, man, listen, you gotta get yourself on your feet, baby. I see the, you know, I'm gonna motivate you. I love you so much. I see the potential in you, kind of thing. Then, you know, she will work with you for a minute until she find out, say, you know, I have no ambition and you just pretend, then she gonna left you. But, but so she might pick you up like that. But ain't no woman with a bag of kids from another man gonna pick you up as stepdaddy and you can't contribute significantly financially to that circle. None. So what she said makes friggin' sense to me. Let me say it one more time. No woman with kids from another man is going to pick you up if you cannot contribute significantly financially to that circle. So that tells me that what the woman said was harsh, but it was true. Stepdaddies are men that they date or get with because they have children. If she didn't have kids, you probably couldn't talk to her because she would exercise that "you not my type" stuff. But no, you know, now she's at the stage in life where she's like, he ain't really my type, but you know, my homegirl say I gotta go outside of my comfort zone, so I'm gonna give him a try, girl. You know, and that's why 6 foot I end up with 5 feet tall up under our armpit. Women, try learn that once a man that is a provider, natural order of life. Yeah, absolutely. But you have women out there that build their men, and those are the women who are entitled to whatever that man brings. You know, I'm watching some videos, right? A brother started out, what, 12 years ago, he said, with his wife, and he remembers like when he was taking his real estate course. He's one of the biggest black real estate dealers in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, all his properties that he does is multi-million-dollar real estate properties, right? Him say when I take the course them, and it was hard, some of them in fail out of I had to redo and whatever, it was his wife. She never doubted him. You know, she paid all the bills. She made him believe in himself more. She built him. So now they own properties like those. And he flex. When your life is private jet and you flex in, they pick you up in a Rolls Royce. He backseat ride in the Rolls Royce with his desk out in front of him and doing his thing. And that's how he do his interviews and stuff on his way to go to another thing. You know what he said? He said his wife don't have to do nothing for the rest of her life. Don't touch nothing. She shop, she travels, and she takes care of his house. And even with the house, he hired help to help her to take care of the house because it's a huge house. She deserved that. She deserved that because she never looked at him and said, oh, hell no. I want somebody who's established. I want somebody who got everything already. Come take care of me. I don't want no. She put the work in to earn that. No, the problem with that is I've seen a lot of women put that work in to bum men. To bum men for all the wrong reasons too. You know? Because Jojo did I work with a 12-incher and knock out the bottom out her salami and she got stuck. So anything Jojo tell her that was law, she become Jojo's yam head. Yeah. And then she poured into Jojo so much because she really, you know, good stick will make a woman think potential is there when there was no potential there. Believe it or not. So I've seen a lot of them do that. Sometimes you see a woman and she established, she have her things already. And you're like, why are you with him? You know, you check from the show and she is a registered nurse and she's seasoned in our field. She's been a registered nurse, earns over $150,000 every 12 months and something. And she have nice car and she have our house before she meet this man, you know, nice car or condo or something. And then you see who she pick up, I have to be like, Jesus Christ. That brother you have picked me when don't mind already. Everybody know him. And he'll drop her off to work and he'll take the car because he not even have a car. And she'll make excuses for him how my baby is out looking for a job right now and when he get on his feet and all that. And all him do is every day him knock she off of her feet and keep her mind unstable, right? And she walk around talking about when my baby get on his feet, you know? It take a long time before she realized like, yo, when are you going to level up to where you could even put like $150 on the table? When y'all gonna help with like some groceries at least, something, you know? So yeah, every woman wants to be, it's the natural order of things, to be taken care of in some manner, way, shape, or form. But Mr. Woman like over-invest in a man. But they over-invest in a wrong man. And then when them get the right man who truly have potential, they turn their backs on him. Nigga, I am not Miss Build-A-Bear. I'm not doing this again. Because she done it already before. But she chose wrong before. So now when she get the good one, she's going to miss out on something good. Because whoever helped him is who's going to benefit from, and he truly has ambition. but she never switch her type like Miss 6 Footer when me that talk about. I don't know what happened to Miss 6 Footer and the short man when me say at the gym, but obviously it didn't work out. You know, I guess she probably had to change her heart. I guess she probably said she's used to something different and this ain't it. You know, sometimes that just ain't it for you. Then after that, Jojo take him 12 inch and go pour in somebody else. Yes, all right. You know it go already. Jojo drag the third leg, go pour in somebody else, and she'll lose for her mind now, and all these kind of things, and she bitter any other man will come in her life now. Me not do nothing for no boy. Me not raise nobody's son. I mean, let that take care of no big man. We're going like him an invalid. You have to come with your things, them. And she bitter now. She's super bitter now. Jojo, don't bring it up for everybody else who should come along her way. Yeah, slippers. my baby is running. Ooh, Jojo busy out the road. I'm being clocked in this convo, but my type non-change. Amina said she'll be clocked in this convo, but her type is not changing. Ja. Well, if you make up your mind for suffer, then that's your business, Amina. You just go through it, but know why you're going through it. So you don't have nobody else to blame. You know, I've seen some women that do that too. Me don't know, girl. Me don't know. You hear them talk all the time, right? Me don't know, girl. Me don't know. Me don't know. Me just like bad boys. Yeah, Marcus, him bad. Him worse than bad. But it just turn me on, you know. Me don't know. Me don't know. And then JJ, him worse bad. And then, you know, them like, but them know. And then when you see her down the road, you know, she in a trouble now, cause the nice car what she did get with Marcus not about again, cause police hold him and him do a stretch of prison, and she can't keep up the car payment them, so she have to, you know, her lifestyle have to change back to the little hoop to the car, poof, everywhere she go around town. Yeah, and thing, she have to go look for JJ now and back to the same thing again. Oh no, man, I just like that time one good man out there now. That's financially established, that well want take her under him wing. But she's like, it's just not my type. I don't know. He too nice. I don't like nice men. He always all high and chippery and stuff. But like man would choke me just early in the morning, just for no reason, just strangle me, make me feel like I can't breathe. Yeah. And just box one time and say some harsh things to me. Him too soft. Him look like me if I go choke him and box him. But I like them kind of man there. You know, them the woman that will admit it. My hats off to you. I salute you. At least you know why you are suffering. So if you can't say, you know what, my type not change no matter what. You know, me go through it and me I talk about my type not change. Then hey, big up to you. Keep going through it. To each his own. I'm not there to tell nobody how to live. To each his own. Just know say, when you go through it, you know why you go through it. Not true? Me don't know, I'm too nice. Me don't like nice man. Me say, can I go out there and night to see girl? And me say, the boy just, me don't allow him park the car. Me think him out park the car and say something to me. Come out of the car, babe, before me come out. Come here, man, my little skirt, you know, me did they try and show legs and thing. Me think, you know, a man will make you come out of the car so them can watch your body or something. Him tell me about come out. Before me park, not even know when the car stop, him reach around at my door. But him an open door already for me. I can't open my own door. I don't like them. I don't like them something. I can't open my own door. That time there's a woman out there who is dying for that. Jesus. Chivalry is dead. I'm a good woman. How come I can't have a man that like opens a door for me every once in a while? You know what I'm saying? Compliment me all the time. Act like he really wants me kind of thing. You know what I was saying? Was say get it, want it, can't get it, and get it, no want it. Yeah. Me not even know when the car stop. Him reach around at my door already, a pop door lock, but him a open door for me. Me don't know, I'm too nice for me, man. Me don't want no nice man. Me don't like nice man. It just not turn me on. It does do nothing for me. It don't do nothing for me. Me like the bad boy them. Yeah. Choke me and spit in my eye and spit in my mouth. Blind me. Yeah, knock up my head on the wall 2 times and them something there. Yeah, them one them like. You know. Why? Sufferation and tribulation. Ramping cause cramping. Yeah. Why? Andrew right after all these independent woman, you know. You're not lying, you know. Not true, not true, not true. Fruits don't what? Yeah. I can't stand them good boys. I don't know. Maybe when I get older. And then when you see I see them woman them, you know, when you see when they get older, when they reach older, is chivalry dead? Because men just don't want to, you know, open the doors for women anymore. Like they want like, geez. What CM1 them. CM1 them. Back in the day, I don't want no nice guy. Just doesn't do nothing for me. Later on down in our life, man, I want a nice guy. I want a guy who knows how to talk to a woman, okay? I want a guy who knows how to treat a queen, okay? After she don't get turned upside down. You know one time, big thief catch a little victim and turn them upside down and shake out. I saw bad man shake out her life, her whole life. Now she ramp up and she ready for good man. Good while she's fixing back herself. After, whew, bad boy done do a number upon her. She want a good man now. Yeah, I want a good man. I want somebody who listens to me. And before that, I don't like man who sit down and listen to me too much. Yeah, come in like a gossip with a gossip. I feel like me I chat to my girlfriend. No, I want him going like him now and hear nothing what me have to say. Yeah, and force me to listen to him when him have something to say. And them kind of man that me like. And them kind of man that me like. No hard ears, man. Yeah, cause you know if him ears hard, everything else hard, don't girl? Yeah, and then oi, hello. It all get rough out there for some man. I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you. Cause by the time you reach them age where you decide to say you need good man has moved on. Where are all the good men? They're somewhere with their woman being good. You out there talk about where are all the good men? Oh, you think them did come dime a dozen? No, they don't. They're taken. Yeah. You're lucky if you find one now at your age. You know, I was telling what's her name, who decides to leave her husband in her 40s and talk about the man never do nothing wrong. He never cheat, he never nothing. She just been married so long. He was her first. She lost her V to him. They've been together since late teens, early 20s. Them a 40 odd now. I don't know. Just wake up one day and talk about, oh, I just feel like I lost myself. And I have to go find her. You know, the woman alone come up with this shit, you know. I just feel like I lost myself. I was searching for me and I just could not find me. I looked in the mirror and I just did not recognize me anymore. And I realized I had given all of me to my husband and my children. And I had nothing left for me. He didn't do anything wrong. I just have to go find me again. Fast forward. Oh yeah, I'm very much a part of the singles group. I'm dating myself right now. Yes, I'm dating myself. Yes, I'm trying. You're dating yourself. You're walking from a good husband who never do nothing, but you're dating yourself right now. Yeah, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours. Things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing. I can hold my hand. I can love me better than you can. I bet you can. I bet you can. I bet you can. Yeah, I can buy myself flowers. Sure you can. You know what me tell the woman at that age there? I said, listen to me good. If you're under man that did that for a longer time, you have to go cut out some of the frigor where you do as a woman. Because I don't know so the frig up more time. But to not admit it. If you find a woman that can admit right off the bat, listen, I was wrong. I'm sorry, babe. I'll never do that again. Woo! Marry her. It never, almost 99% of the time, never goes like that, okay? Well, here's the problem. You see, when you reach certain age, and you've done certain things already, like you already had children by somebody else, all this other stuff. Don't let the women them who you see catching a man out there and there fool you and think say, I saw your thing I go. I saw your thing I go. Not everybody get a look there. More don't than those who do. You understand? Man shortage out for real. Good man shortage really out there. So when you reach them age, you talk about, I'm back on the dating scene. Cause that she did say no when she first dashed her marriage. She's like, yeah, I'm back on the dating scene. A few months later, yeah, I'm dating myself right now. But when she said I'm back on the dating scene, Samia, they said, me why? Hear this. She was like, I am back on the dating scene. Girl, it is crazy out here, okay? It's super crazy out here. Let me tell you. Nobody wants to like wait or get to know you. You know, everybody wants to like, hi, how you doing? Okay, let's have sex. Like, can I at least know your name? Can I at least, I be trying to tell these older women that men ain't got no time to waste with you. Younger men are coming at you is not because you are the best thing smoking, because a 40-something-year-old can't compete with no 20-something-year-old shorty who don't have no kids by nobody and all this other stuff. He'll go pick up a McDonald's worker that worked the drive-through window. How may I take your order? Because she fine as hell in that drive-through window. And she can do all the things that Mariam can train her to do all the things them spend little money on her and she feel like she's in heaven. You know, in a year party something, yeah, boy, I go look for you. Because him feel like say, them cougars are freaks. That's the saying among men. Them cougars are freaks. They be turning up. Yeah, she gonna eat you right there in the parking lot before you even go into the movies, bro. Yeah, we went out to see a movie. She done slobbed me down, throwing neck like a giraffe right there. I was tired as hell. I didn't even want to see the movie no more. Yeah. So they expect straight off the bat. They're not coming for no chivalry. This is somebody I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, and I'm trying to like impress her and all this. Nah, we doing it today or not? We not? I'll check back when you're ready. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Manners, bro. What go on?
Yes, she want a carton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when
It's not again.
I want to do my name SouFLo, right? Yeah, enough of them are in a marriage right now and it's sticky. You better not worry it out because see, as a young man, right? They can admit, and feel of other young people as well, especially young men, right? Yes, you know, we pre older women at times. It's not because them are the best things since life, but
all right, wait. Hold on. Let me. So I'm gonna cough through your talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want you to explain loud enough so them hear. First hand perspective. One.
First of all, if you're in a marriage, right? And he's struggling with the older woman. Go counseling or something, you see me? The grass isn't always greener. No, I said it's SouFLo. Young men, a lot of the times, do not pre big women because them are the best things in sliced bread, or because they feel like them can go settle down with them or have a family and create this illustrious life or this fairy tale life for them always dream of. Forget me, I say, sometimes it's because of what them can do for you, or because of a sexual fantasy of being with an older woman. You get me, I say?
All right, sir.
And that is just the cold hard truth when it comes down to the dating scene with young men and older women. I get myself because by the time a woman, you know, she gets older and she have her husband and divorce and whatever the case is, and she come back on the dating scene, right? It's almost like the young men are the ones who are always going to be at the doorstep. You get myself, not because, you know, you have it like that or whatever the cases are, because you have a family with you, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And oftentimes when a young man dates an older woman, you never really gonna know it.
See,
you know, them get a kick out of it. The woman get a kick out of it because guess what? He can do anything and he can do.
Yeah, rubber pilot engine.
By the time I hear I do it up to one say, boy, you're my favorite, you know, I tell my the family and she really tries. So them get a look at one books and get a look at money and everything, and that's what the young man them are free now, especially the Jamaican man. Yourself with Jamaican youth, them young man, them all have people money now. Just now, so I look at tips and the money them want. It's me. Man, them don't want a family. people out there hustle, and relationship with enough people is a hustle right now. Isn't that?
Same.
So the woman them just have to know. So listen, when you get to a certain state, SouFlo, you have to relearn certain things. You have to touch certain old habits and them type of thing. That you can't reach 40 and 50 and top or say, oh, get up on this journey and you find yourself and you're up on dating scene and you go on.
Yeah, that's for your marriage because you have to go find yourself because you've given too much and you can't.
When I come home with some earthstone thing and when I see no gifts or all that stuff. I went to a girl's trip and I'm finding myself and you know I just want to be left alone.
Oh, I saw.
Those parts don't be regret, is what I'm saying.
May I tell us
I just
have
to know the things that SouFlo.
Yeah, may I tell them say like man now wait upon them too long. You know what I say? Me now wait upon it. Okay, so if me like a date an older woman, right? Me a old man myself. Me a big old man myself. So if me a go date a woman like in my age group now, what me a wait upon you for? You know how much man that the whole take already? When me a dep on waiting list for? Where we have a wait pan? We almost reached the age where you don't get a next them kind of age there again. So where we are wait pan? No man, we like each other today. I could do it today. That I wish part me there with it. So
I think,
and that's a whole heap of man thing too, which is bad for them.
I think what women and men have to understand is that we have to learn to evolve in stages of life. You know, when you're in your 20s, you learn certain stuff, you evolve to your 20s. When you reach 30s, you evolve to your 30s as well. You see me? And I know whenever, you know, women are just, you know, whenever women have children, right?
Wait there. Hold on there. Queens Rock Radio says, SouFlo, how you know how much man people take? Me not argue with nobody about how much man them take. And I do business. In my mind, if you pass certain age, you take whole heap of man already. If you not take whole heap of man already, you take whole heap of stabbing already. In that same space there. So when me I wait for, right? Right. It's not like, oh, I'm waiting because this is your first time and I got all this chivalry going on and I want to woo you. And then my first man, like, cock you up and turn you this away and that the way there and full up your throat with sitting on these kind of things. So what am I waiting for? You're going to make me look like an idiot because somebody else get that I never did wait. It's just like them guys that pay for everything and she give it for free to somebody else. You look like a claffy. Why you are pay for it? So, you know, somebody else write that for free. Okay. I'm just saying. So that's how you're actually viewed. You know what I mean? It's harsh, but it's the truth.
Yeah, man, the woman just have to understand the psychology and then I know them things, you know, because if not talk to a girl and you have a story or you say, yo, she did what you must grow in a quick fix. It's like, what am I waiting for? I'm not going to 6 months. Let's move on from this. You get me? All
right. All the one that we have multiple kids that I talk about, you're gonna have to wait. Especially the one that we have multiple kids with multiple different men, then I tell you, boy, you're gonna have to wait. Like, wait for what? For who?
And you see, it's not a bad thing if you see when you change your mindset, you know, whatever the case is, and say, fair enough, like people allow to change and whatever the case is, and it's different because you're growing. You get me?
Yeah, true.
But you see, one of the hardest things in life is when you already set a precedent in the past. When people know about that, it's kind of hard to look past that. You get me?
Right.
Because you already kind of set it, and not only that you set it, you probably set it on multiple occasions as well.
Right.
So when you come into the picture, you say, okay, but why should I wait? You get me?
Right.
It makes sense to just move on and just get on one and just take it from this. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we just have to understand each other. You know, women and men evolve through our years of growing and, you know, dating and all them type of thing. Sometimes when you meet your nature, makes sense. They give up everything for fall back on the streets. And as I said, you know, they say them up on the dating scene and then they might tell film friend within a mind say, girl, yo, don't do this, you know, car. Not know what it is, isn't it? People been at it and not know what it is.
See, all right, my brother, manners. All right, here we are. We're not take no more call for morning because we have one more thing we do want to talk about this morning, but it seemed like that one thing, for some reason, the computer stuck. Here we are. Every time we had this conversation where I try to talk to, like, give women an insight into how men think, this is like me trying to protect my sister. So I tell my sister this, listen, come around me and the guys, and we're going to be raw and candid. And you can pick up firsthand what we talk about and how we think as men, right? This will give you an insight instead of them take it as in, wow, That's actually how they think. Instead of them doing that, they get super defensive and start talk about, always talk about how much man, woman have, but run through how much gal already and pop down. And by the time when they reach 35 and 40, can't even last 5 minutes and this, that, and the other. This is not tracing scene, family. Me not trace you. Me no business. I'm not tracing you. I'm actually just telling you how men think. So it's gonna be hard. But you know what? Everybody always thinks that they are an exception to the rule, right? Like that not happened to me. I'm all that and a bag of chips. So I could dash with this one and go get the next one off my liking. That's why I end up in a relationship with somebody who I don't like. And then enough your kin teeth act like that's who you really love. And enough people in a marriage with somebody they don't like. Okay? And they're going the distance. Because at this stage and age where them start think about property. When them have together, them start think about life insurance and who are going dead first and then who collect them. This, them I think about them stability and all that. And it rough to go back out there again at this age. Like, you're not in love. The passion left your relationship long ago. You just have to pretend and go along as you go, kind of thing. I'm just saying, if your marriage over, you should stay alone for the rest of your life. Queen Rock Radio says, no, Queen Rock Radio, we're not saying if the marriage over, you should stay alone for the rest of your life. Listen now, what we're saying is, don't force your marriage to be over unnecessarily. That part. You see how when man say one thing, woman hear a next thing? She said, so what you saying is when your marriage is over, you should be alone for the rest of your life? That's not what we're saying. We're saying don't force your marriage to be over unnecessarily, because this whole fantasy that Mr. Perfect is waiting for you in the wings is not there. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. And for a lot of people, it's a short-lived fantasy. Very few people. I was watching something yesterday. They asked as an older woman, them asked her one of the most tragic things that happened in her life. She said a plane crash. And the host, y'all probably seen it. The host was like, wow. All right, we go into a break, and when we come back, we talk about that plane crash. Obviously, she's here. So what happened in a plane crash? You survived the plane crash? What? She said, you saw it, Audrey, right? Okay, people be thinking I make stuff up when I talk. Listen, I'm like I don't know what to call myself, but I'm like a robot. I search and I search information, I gather it, I sort it, and I bring it to you, right? So she said, this is what she said when they came back. She said, the plane crash. He said, tell me about the plane crash. She said, my husband, she was married to her husband for 20-something years. Was it 20-something years? And he died in a plane crash. And when he died in the plane crash, it made her free to go marry who she was really in love with. Yo, imagine 20-something years with this Ross woman. When he died in a plane crash, it made me free to go marry who I was really in love with. Because I had fallen in love with this guy like long ago. And she wouldn't let go of that guy there. And it was all romantic in her head and everything. And that's who she really, really wanted. So when I say stuff like, you think you hop from relationship, oh, I could find another one and they're always good and I'm the shit. Yeah, right. Wait, you're going to end up with somebody who you really didn't want to be with. And it was only hot for 2 months and you don't like that mother no more. But you married. And now you're getting older. Now you're like late 30s, early 40s. Late 40s, early 50s. What y'all gonna do? Divorce or hop around again? So this is where your mind starts to be like, oh, damn. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to make it work now, right? Listen, don't throw away your good person because you feel like I could get those anywhere. You know what I mean? They out there anywhere. F this. On to another one. Okay, that only lasts for so long. Only lasts for so long. Good people, they say good people come around once in your lifetime. If you're lucky, you get twice, right? And that's it. Won't get no more. So you decide if you get one and that gone already, and if you're gonna get the next one, or if that was just one that you'll get and you'll never have another one. But don't be out here thinking they're 7 and 8 and 9 or 4, 5, 6, 7 or whatever. You know, I'm reducing the numbers because I don't want nobody to look bad. Like all you say, you know, I've only been with 5 people and you're the 5th person. I can still count on one hand. I'm 40 years old and I can still count on one hand how many guys I've been with. You're the 5th person. Before you, 4. The guy that took my virginity, and then I was married first, and then we got divorced. We didn't have any kids, and then my daughter's father, and then my son's father. I believe you. I believe you. I ain't gonna stress you, mama. I believe you. Yeah, but make sure stay top this up. I'm trying not to just fling it away just so, because it's not. This is the part that they don't like to hear. Men age different from women, and you can call him old and pop down, and him can't do nothing, and all that. Women don't care. As long as a man is taking care of his finances, keeping himself together, so he still looks attractive. You see it all the time, right? You see it all the time. And the older you get should be the more time you've had on earth to accumulate riches and material possessions and you know what I'm saying? Your goals achieved, accomplished, and these things. And if you're one of those guys, that's why you see a 60-year-old guy with full gray beard, and he got a 25-year-old on his arm. She about to have his baby. Yeah, because she ain't got to pay no bills, and she want that lifestyle. And he travels a lot. She at least get 1 vacation a year to fly out of the country. All that. We're gonna be over there talking about also when I hit 62. Remember what the old man said? That old man was standing there looking around. They asked him, why you look at young girls, ladies? Why don't you ever look at the old women? And he was like, because old women are not pretty. They're not attractive, and nobody finds old women. Yo, they roasted him. They roasted him in the comment section so bad. Your ass old too. You old and wrinkly as hell. You look like you. How old he is? He's 70. He looked like a good 95. He must have had a rough 70 years. He just told the truth, though. He just told the truth. At his age, if his money is straight and high, he could get one of them young girls that you looking at, right? Whether she's going to use him to finish up. Oh, I could go to school for free. He got a lot of money. He said he's going to pay for my tuition. Send her through school. Send her through this. Send her through that. Breed her in the process. It's an exchange for exchange. So I'm going to leave this earth soon. I'm 70-something years old. I got a baby on the way. Something to keep me young and busy. I don't even really care if she stay around. I mean, I'm into her, but I got money to blow, right? I can't take all of it with me. So we're going to have some nice time and some good life. Plus, you have that young girl around you to keep you young, right? Ooh, pull over. Jump in the water right here. Oh, let's go swimming, daddy. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. Older man, your own age. Oh, my knee hurt. Just like how your back hurt. Oh, I'm so tired. Dude, you both falling asleep in the middle of the day. Come on now, let's go home. I got to go lay down. I got work in the morning. It's a whole different kind of feeling. You have the money, different thing I want. I want y'all to look at, like, just look around you. You'll see it. You'll see it. It's never the same. What is a young boy going to say about an old woman in her 60s and 70s? What? Oh, I can't wait to give her a baby. She's going to have my child. It never happens. Never. Ain't no 24, 25-year-old man out here walking around talking about he looking for you and you're 70 and he's going to build a family with you. The other way around happens a lot. So you see, it's a truth that a lot of people get offended for, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Joan Denton says, I'm so happy you put it out there. This is spread awareness that both men and boys are sexually abused as well, and these young boys need to be protected in our society as well. People open their eyes. Yeah, we are trying to end on a light note today, because, boy, I got 3 more minutes left here, and then I'm going to leave it. I was going to talk about this building in Kingston that collapsed. And if you look at the building, the people, them the people, the whole staircase. Imagine living on like the 6th floor of a building and it's only stairs. The building has no elevator and the stairs collapse and you inside of your apartment, right? Firefighters got to come get you out with long, tall ladders. You can't go back inside your house. I wanted to talk about that this morning, but for some reason, my computer is stuck with a commercial on the screen covering the story. So I can't access the story. See that? And I've been talking all along. Me, I click, 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 click. The commercial won't leave. So we'll pick up tomorrow morning where we left off here today. I was just trying to lighten the mood before we left. We got 2 minutes left. What we talked about this morning was heavy. I don't want that part to be forgotten. I don't want it to be swept under the rug. And I only use that piece of voice note to segue into a broader argument of something that is super real to us and a lot of our people, right? I know a lot of people have been touched up and they're traumatized and all that. And I hope you get help. But I hope those who are in a position to do something to make sure this don't happen to the young people around you actually do that and stop turning a blind eye, right? With that said, what get into you this morning? Lulu Ridges said, I don't know, I just feel nice and good. I feel like spreading some truth and some awareness. Mike Tyson is 58. Yeah, you see Mike Tyson at 58? Mike Tyson wouldn't have a problem today getting a 28-year-old girl. He wouldn't have a problem getting a 21-year-old girl. And he's 58. She'll be like, oh, it's Mike Tyson. Oh, my God. He lives in a mansion, girl. He flies private jet. We were in Dominican Republic. We just came back. We just went to St. wherever. We just came back, St. Bart's. Oh, we're going to Europe next weekend. Be an excitement in I look a young girl life. Yeah. And I think I'm going to have his baby because I want a piece of that legacy, too. His genes are strong and need to be carried on. You know, them kind of thing there. But I know I will bring up Tyson. I don't think if she see me in my last fight, though, she probably said that. But hey, it's Tyson. Mike looks really good for his age. Mike got paid to lose, man. He got paid to lose, and we know it because if you watch all the sparring leading all the way up to the fight, Mike looked like a complete beast. When he went in that ring and was biting his glove, Mike was biting his glove so he could remember the contract. The contract says, "Don't knock him the fuck out. Don't throw that right hand. You want to throw the right hand, somebody say put it in your mouth, bite it, so you don't have to throw it." That's why y'all seen Mike. Retropulsion comes with Parkinson's, right? Retropulsion is when if you see a Parkinson patient, they'll walk forward and then they'll do a trip and they'll stutter backwards. And it's why they fall a lot of the times. This is from OT. Mike was doing retropulsion in the ring. Like, dude would jab him, and he'll go. Everybody is like, what happened to Tyson's balance? We just watched Mike do all this. Can't even see him. You couldn't even keep your eyes on him. And now all of a sudden, he's like. Yo, I will leave this one right here today, yo. But as I respect to everybody who tuned in, big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for having this conversation with us, especially the serious part of the conversation. Keep a smile on your face. Life is short. None of us escape this alive. And like my granny Miss Ruby said, if you can be good, be careful. But it's best to be good. I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here if God spare my life. See you then. I'm out. Peace. Oh, wow. And the computer jams right when I'm trying to get out.